Okay, guys, I got everything set up. Let me pull up the chats and we'll get to going and do some live multiplayer matches here in just a moment. Alrighty, that's one. Let me pull up the other one. Alrighty, guys. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and get started. Let's see who I can get. My brothers are still kind of coming in and stuff, guys. We'll go ahead and start a few matches while we're just kind of chilling, waiting. So let's see what we can get. Let's use. We'll start off with Gladiator Beast like normal. Nah, I still don't have all the cards yet. I haven't played in a. I haven't really been buying this with the packs in a while, but yeah, I need to get rest of the cards. I almost have all the cards. I'm only missing like 1,100 cards, guys, out of the entire game. And then I have all of them for Link Evolution, so I almost have all of them. Just missing a few. There we go. I said we done lost one already. His name looks familiar. We may have played this person before. I guess we'll see once we start playing and see their deck. I'll probably remember. It's the habit of getting sometimes the same people over and over, but usually I don't stream on Saturdays. Usually I'm still at work. Still at work, but since I have a weird schedule, I'm actually off for today. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about the game, I'm going to do the best I can to, especially with the time limit that I have, is just kind of explain the moves and what I'm doing as I go through them. Okay, yeah, I think this is the dude with the E-Hero deck. So we'll see what he gets on the field, guys. I got a pretty good. I've actually got a really good hand, especially if we can draw a level 4 or lower Gladiator Beast that we can normal summon. We actually have a really good hand. So we'll see what he can get out on the board, because we should be fine for the most part, depending on what he ends on with his board. We should be able to handle probably just about anything. But yeah, I appreciate everybody watching, guys. I'm going to try and go through and do a bunch of different... Oh, okay. I did not see that, guys. I was too busy looking at the chat, too. And we got the card that I wanted, too. So as soon as it goes, I'm going to use the reasoning, guys. And I haven't had anyone stop this effect yet. It's worked every time. So let's see. You'll more than likely guess a 4. That's what most people guess. There's very little 4s in the deck, and I just drew one of them on top of that, too. So it's a very common number that most people guess. That's why I always play it first, because he doesn't know what deck I'm using, so it's literally completely random. He's just having to guess out of the blue. So it's so some people will throw them off, and then they'll guess like a 7 or an 8, because they don't want you to play like a high-level monster, for example. He guessed a 3. So 3 is like one of the more common ones I have in the deck, so he has a good chance of actually getting it right, but actually got a 4. So that worked out in our favor. So we got to special summon our Torix to the field. Alright, and then we're going to special summon again on top of that, guys. Let's see. I think I'll actually use the effect. Yeah. Dang, I actually messed up. I needed to... that's because I wasn't thinking about doing it. Oh, well, I can still do what I need to do. I could have done something better, though. I was gonna go with the Test Panther, guys, but I changed my mind at the last second, so. Alright, so I'm just gonna play the Augustus from my hand. Alright. And keep in mind, guys, I still have not yet normal summoned. So keep that in mind. Everything that I'm doing, I've not normal summoned yet. So just kind of keep that in mind. We haven't normal summoned yet. Alright, we're going to go ahead and play Tame Editor for the first time. I'm going to use Tame Editor's effect. I'm going to bring out Gazaris, guys, and I'm going to pop. His monster. Let's go. Alright. And then what I'm going to do on top of that, guys, then I'm going to link summon again. Fish to the other way. Oh well, that's fine. Get out him. Then I'm going to activate Monster Reborn, guys. We're going to bring back the Tame Editor again, and I'm going to use the Tame Editor's effect again. This time I'm going to special set you already quick, because that was going to be game. But I was hoping to finish explaining that. We'll try and go again, see if we can get someone else. I hate when people do that, guys. It's, like, to me, there's no point. Like, you could have just let me finish summoning what little monsters I was going to bring out and attack you, and that'd have been game. I mean, he summoned one monster card and didn't, you know, activate any spells or traps. I don't know what, you know, what that person was expecting, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm going to try and do the best I go through, guys, to explain anything. If you have any questions about something I do or don't do, or just about the game in general, please let me know about it down in the chat. Yeah, Brock, I'm off tomorrow as well, so I'll be streaming again tomorrow too, guys. I usually try and stream for at least 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours, if not plus that. Playing Link Evolution and kind of breaking things down and doing some tips and tricks. I stream on Twitch and YouTube as well, guys, so I do a lot of unboxing videos, mostly on YouTube, and some how-to videos like how to play the game and things like that on YouTube as well too. If we can't get anyone, guys, I'll back out here in a second like we normally do and come back in and see if we can get another ranked match. Alright, I'm gonna go. Oh, dang. As soon as I hit literally back out, it instantly popped up. We got him very quickly that time. Good deal. Alright, I'll use the Gladiator Beast one more time, guys, because it's a little bit of a slower deck, so it's easier for me to explain things, especially since I'm breaking things down. I got some other decks that we'll use. He must have got someone else when I left and came back. Oh, well, that's fine. We'll try again. If we can't get anyone in this mode, then we'll go to the unranked list and try and get a few people, see if we can get anyone there. If we can't get anyone, just a moment. Alright, we got him again. I guess it just kicked us out last time for whatever reason. Alright, good deal. Let's see if we can actually play this person and see if they won't back out on us, guys. If so, I'll break down what I'm doing again. We got a really good hand for the last duel. Even if he'd had a board, you know, I've been more than capable of wiping out his board and still probably finishing him in one turn. If not, I would be able to end on a really good board and be able to negate, you know, his monster's effects and a few spell or trap cards too. So, but let's see what we can do in this one. If this person will start the game, we'll give them a few moments. This always freaks me out when I get them, because I have people that's. If you guys have watched any of my streams before, one of the ones I did, what was it, two or 3 weeks ago, I waited for a person like at the screen, and one time even playing the person in the middle of the game, they didn't have a timer on it for like 30 minutes. Then I just finally backed out because I got tired of waiting. We're definitely not going to wait that long, of course. But there we go. Thank God. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about the game or about the deck, or if you thought about maybe making, whether it's a Gladiator Beast deck or any of the other decks I'll play in today's stream, just let me know down in the chat. That's going to be one of the new series that I'm going to start on my YouTube channel, is going through and doing some different deck profiles and then have them play each other, and maybe even test them against different versions of themselves to kind of figure out, you know, which is the, you know, possibly, you know, the best version of the deck, if that makes sense. So that's going to be some new stuff I'm going to be starting here on YouTube pretty soon. Yeah, they probably did do that for an easy win. Alright, we'll go second, guys, because we're going second deck. Not that I can't go first. It's don't really do either or, but it's always easier with this deck because you can attack, which is the main point. So we drew a really weird hand, and we can definitely make it work yet again. So let's see what we can do. While we're waiting for them, guys, I guess I'll just explain what I have in my hand. So you can already see, these comebacks I have. I can special summon a Gladiator Beast from my hand or graveyard to the field, as long as it's like as long as it's a different type than what's already on the field. So if I have nothing, I can play whatever I want, basically. It also can't be destroyed by battle. The Proving Ground lets me add a 4 lower Gladiator Beast from my deck to my hand. It's basically it's one of the best cards in the deck, basically. Vespurus is really good. When he's special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast, all of my Gladiator Beast monsters get an extra 500 attack. And you guys saw me just play Reason in the last duel, so... I just recently put it in here like maybe a week or two ago, and I've had really good experience with it. Because I have the deck so many different levels. It's very hard for them to get it, guys. For whatever they guess, so... So far, like I mentioned previously with the other duel, so far I haven't got anyone that's guessed it right yet. Alright, I've played some of these DDs, but I haven't played too much. Try to do the graveyard and special summon it. I wish they would fix that in the game, guys. When you're trying to read something, it wouldn't move what you're looking at. Because it just makes it so much harder. Once per turn, if this card is destroyed by battle or it's in the owner's possession, is destroyed by opponent's card effect, you can target one dark contract card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. So we're not worried about him at all. Once per turn, you can target. We're not worried about him at all. You can. This card is normal, someone special, and you can target. And I'm trying to read that, but it looks like he's going to link someone with it, so that's fine. What does he do again? You cannot special summon monsters the rest of his turn except for DDs. Also plays 2 pendulum with different ones from his deck in the zones. If you do, you take 1,000. If this link summon card is destroyed by battle with an opponent's attacking monster or opponent's card effect, all in the zone, you can special summon 1 DD monster from your extra deck or graveyard, and you can only use the effect once per turn. So it's not too big, but I'm pretty sure these pendulum cards he added are probably pretty good. So he's getting a pretty good board going, guys. So this is starting to get very interesting. So, he's going to pendulum summon the card he just added back to his hand, and maybe if he has anything else, he'll probably play it too. Alright, let's go back to... This effect cannot be negated once per turn. If this card's in your zone, you can negate the activation of a trap effect. So you can negate a trap card. I really don't use traps, so it's basically worthless. You can add 1 face-up DDD. That just pulls. So basically it does nothing. So far we're not really worried about anything that he's gotten so far, guys. I mean, he's building, you know, a good board, but so far we can pretty easily overcome it. He's gonna be getting close to running out of time too, because he only has 3 minutes to do his entire turn. Let me make sure I'm still in the... Okay, yeah, I'm still in my party. Just make sure I ain't telling him all of our moves. So I'll try to make sure I'm in a party so you guys can hear me, but my opponent obviously can't. Alright, good deal. We drew another... Alright, this is a pretty good solid hand again, guys. Let's see if we can get this reasoning to go off as well. We should be in good shape. So let's see what we can get. We just want any card to special summon. It doesn't really matter what the card is. We're good to go. It was a 3. Alright. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's do Torx is fine. How do I want to do this, guys? So let's see. I could do that. Link summon. Pull another card. I may say that for the third. I think so. Yeah, I think I am, guys. I think I'm going to save this and use it as an extender later on. So let's do this. I'm going to special summon the Test Tiger from my hand. And then I'm going to use Test Tiger's effect. Now I'm going to play the Augustus you guys saw me play in the last duel. And then we're going to use its effect to special summon out the Vaspirius from my hand to the field. And then I'm going to fusion summon for the Tame Editor. Alrighty. I think what we'll do is we're going to start out, we're going to go ahead and get out our Dalmatianus first, guys, because he's got some effect, well, one of his effect ones we want to make sure that we negate here in a little bit. What I'm going to then go ahead and do is now I'm going to link summon out our Test Panther. And then I'm going to use its effect. I think I'm going to pull... Let's see. I've already summoned, so I can use its effect to return one. So I think I'm just going to pull the fusion, because I got a feeling I can probably go for a one-turn kill if I don't mess anything up, guys. So I'm going to pull the card that let me fusion one of them. So we're going to go ahead and play Comeback. With that being said, and then I'm going to use its effect, guys. Then I'm going to play Gazaris yet again like we did before. And this time we're going to pop 2 of his cards. Alright, so we'll go ahead and pop that one. We're going to go ahead and pop that one. And then he's going to try and activate their effects. He should be the one that gets to bring the... Yeah, from the extra deck, yes. I want to negate it. Which is why we played Dalmatianus earlier, specifically for that move. So we negate it, so we can't bring out his card from the extra deck. Then what we're going to do, guys, is then I'm going to go back into this one that we played before. We're going to be very close on time, but if I can manage to do it at the time, guys, we'll have a one-turn win. It's going to be cutting it probably pretty close, but I'm going to do the best I can. Alright, then we're going to bring back our Tame Editor again with the other one that we drew. Now I'm going to use its effect again, guys, to bring back out Gazaris again, because he went. I have another one in the deck. Some people only use like 1, but I try and use at least 2, if not 3. In this version, I use 3 at the current moment, at least. This way we wipe out his entire board, guys, so this way he doesn't have anything to do anything with. I'm going to go ahead and go for a game because we have more than enough to hit him with attacks. So I'm going to go for that, guys, and then in case if anything does happen, we'll go for, I can make a defensive board main phase 2 if needed. So that's why I'm trying to make sure we have time to do that just in case he has something. And then nope, and that'll be game, guys. So it's 2 first turn victories in a row, guys, so not bad matches at all. Alright, I think we'll use the Gladiator Beast one more time, guys, and then I'll move on and use something else to use and explain. Yeah, I had a feeling that's what he did. You can almost always tell when they pick paper, because it's usually after they pick rock and then it's like delayed. That's almost always how you knew they picked paper. By the time you figured out, it's too late to swap if you picked rock already. And unfortunately, I drew a really good second turn hand, but we can turn it into a good first turn hand though. Alright guys, so we're going to summon our Torix. I'm going to go ahead and summon our Test Tiger as well too. I'm going to... Let's go ahead and do this just so we can pull it from the deck just in case we need it later on. So I'm going to go ahead and link summon just to be on the safe side, guys. I was going to think about using its effect, but I like doing it this way because at least the Test Panther is going to allow me to pull the comeback from my deck to my hand. And with this deck, my cards cycle, so I can easily end up using it again from the graveyard later on if I need to. So we're going to bring back the Atorix that's in the graveyard so we can keep the one that's still in our hand, guys. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use our Test Panther's effect. It can return one Gladiator to be sponsored to the deck, and then I can special summon one from my hand and it gets its effect. So we're going to use the Augustus. Then I'm going to use its effect. We're going to use it to play the Atorix that's in our hand, guys. And then its effect will activate, which I'm going to use to toss one from the deck. And it gets the monster's name and level for the turn. It's meant to base, as you could probably imagine, to play the fusion. So I used it so I could dump a card to help thin out the deck and plus give us future moves down the road. Alright, then we're going to go with the Domitianus. So we can negate effect, guys, and we get to pick what he attacks. With that being said, that with us going first, we could have done more if I could have gone into this, but us going first, that's the best board we could end on, guys. Especially for the way I have the deck built. So that's the best board we could go for, which is not a bad board to end on yet again. We've got a 3,500 attack that allows me to pick their attack targets. We just played this deck. I'm going to go ahead and negate it because that's mostly all that dude did was go straight into that. So earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and negate his card. So, alright, we didn't see this one used last time. Alright, that's not too bad. So he's like he's got his more of a pendulum version, possibly. Alright, there's that same card we saw, the DD Belfort, we saw the last duel. Alright, we didn't see that last duel, so that's definitely different. Alright, looks like he's probably trying to go for a fusion summon. So we'll see if I regret using that negate too early, guys. But I think overall, I think I used it on the right card. Based on what he's done so far, I think we'll be fine, and we've done the best, best course of action we could possibly take. But we'll see what he plays. And either way, I get to pick what he attacks. So, unless I need something that's going to destroy my cards, then then that's a different story. And we've still got a good backup hand too, because I've got the Onslaught of the Fire Kings to bring one from the deck if needed. So we've got kind of an okay backup hand if needed. I don't think we'll need it, but we'll see. What does he do? I haven't seen him before. Special possible, but alright, so he's brought him to bring back the card, basically, probably that I got rid of earlier. I thought it said, what says main cards is alright, so he brought his other card. Some tuners, so we could play a level 10 synchro. Does this deck have a level 10 synchro? It's very rare that you see level 10s. Most of them are for 8s, as you could imagine. Let's see, I guess so. Let's see what he's using for a 10. Oh, okay, they do have a 10. He looks pretty cool too. Let's see what he does. Gains 3,000 attack. Alright. He's playing him again. Oh, he's trying to get him way up. He's trying to get him to 6,000. Yep, that's what he's going for. Alright, so this dude's doing a little better than the other one that we played. Yeah, I probably used that probably a little too early, guys, it looks like, so. But either way, it looks like he probably was going to be able to do it regardless. He still can't wipe us out. I still get to pick his attack target. So I could have him hit that, but we would take 5,200, which would be a heck of a damage. But he has nothing else that could kill us either, too. I think I'm going to do that, guys. I think I'm going to have him hit Test Panther and everything else will live because he doesn't have anything else strong enough. So I'm going to take the max amount of damage. Rest of his cards he's not going to be strong enough to take. So I'm going to just take the life points because that's really our best move, because having both of them on our side of the field is really going to help us out. So, and he can't overpower us. So he probably didn't expect me to do that, but it was obviously the smartest move for me to make, was to take the damage to keep the board survive, because he had no other moves possible. It ended basically his turn just by doing it, which is exactly what he did and why he did it. Alrighty. Alright, we're going to change this to attack mode. He has nothing that gets rid of effects. Or stops my effects. Oh yeah, that's right, we can negate, so let's go ahead and negate that. I don't care about you taking 1,000, so boom. Get rid of your card. That's one extra card dead, and then I can kill some of the others. Alright, let me read what his this one does in the back. We haven't read this yet. Take damage. You can when you take damage during the damage step, you can destroy this card, and if you do, alright, yeah. So let's destroy that. We definitely want that gone, guys. We'll go ahead and get rid of that too, because that's his big card. Whatever he gets done deciding what he's going to do, his spell card. Alright, that's fine. Alright, both of them are gone, so that's good. Alright, so then I'm going to link summon again, guys. We're going to replay Test Panther. And then I'm going to resummon again. His deck's based on effects, so for the most part. We should be able to probably finish him this turn, I think, maybe. I guess we'll see. It's going to be cutting it kind of close. We'll see what we can do though. You haven't summoned yet either. It's okay. That's good. That'll help us out. So yeah, we should be able to possibly finish this turn. If not, we'll have a really good board for it to go into his turn if we can't finish him. So we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna bring out Gazaris, guys. Same move that I've been doing. Destroy both his cards. Alright, kill both of them. Then what I'm going to do is summon out that. Yeah, return that back. And then what I'm going to do is we'll bring out the Augustus, guys, in our hand. I'll play the other Augustus from our hand. And then what I'm going to do after that, guys, we will play another one of these. Put both of them back into the deck. We'll play our Tame Editor. Then I'm going to bring out another Domitianus. Just in case he has some sort of effect, right, that I've overlooked. Because we already know the card in his hand, so we don't have to worry about any hand traps or anything like that to catch us off guard. Alright, that being said, we're gonna go for the win. Because he shouldn't have anything to stop us, but I played that just to be on the safe side. And we'll hit him with Gazaris for the win. Alrighty guys, there we go. So so far we're 3-0 for the start of the stream. That's not bad at all. Got some really good matches. Yeah, if you guys have any questions just kind of throughout the stream about the game or anything that I'm doing or about the deck, whether you're even thinking about making a Gladiator Beast deck, or maybe you're not sure, maybe you've been playing Gladiator Beast decks and you're not sure how to play against them, just let me know down in the chat, guys, if you have any questions or anything you'd like to talk about, whether it's about Yu-Gi-Oh or anything else. Alright, we'll use something else, guys. We'll use the 6 Samurai. I'm going to try and do this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to explain what I'm doing as I do it. I should probably just try and talk aloud, so it sounds like I may be being indirect. That's probably just because I'm just talking because I'm thinking. Because I have to be very, very quick with the moves I make with this deck just because of the time limit, unfortunately. So just kind of keep keep that in mind of what we're going through. But oh, you know what? I didn't go back. Let me do that real quick. Let me go back and take out a card because I never finished fixing the last part that I was going for the new version that I've been working on. Let me take that out real quick. Yeah, let's do that really quick, guys. We took out the... we put that in, we put that in. Can't put that back in. I'm thinking I'll probably go... I think we'll add another... We'll add another another Kageki, guys. I think to fill that for now. Just since I'm doing it based on time and just throwing it back together. Alright. I need to finish working on the new version that I'm working on because then I can do everything that I've been doing with the deck, guys, but then lock people out even more. So I've just got to finish re-strategizing and then I've basically perfected the deck. With this new combo that I'm going for. I just got to figure out how to do it. And keep the version of it that I've basically already got. I'm very close, but not quite there. Just really haven't had the time to do it, unfortunately. Between work and doing my videos on YouTube. Just haven't had the time to kind of sit down and think about it. Alright, we'll give it a few minutes like normal, guys, then if we can't get anybody, we'll back out and come back in. Alrighty. Alright, let's see how this one goes, guys. So far we've played a lot. We played 2 DD decks back to back, which is good, so I get used to more of the deck and what it does, and I can better prepare myself to, you know, play more of them in the future since we played 2 of them back to back. Because that we basically just saw, I've had to guess, that's probably their big top card, especially with the move that he did that we saw with him going through before he ended his turn when he got his monster up to 6,000 attack. That seems like probably the best move or the most common move that deck would, you know, probably make. Oh wow. Alright, so we got a pretty good solid hand, plus we're going second too, guys, so we can get another, either like well, really we need another monster card we can summon, or I guess we could use the Squire. I'm fine with that. So if we could get like an infinite extender card, something besides these United we have, because the most you can hold is 2. I'm really hoping when they change the ban list here in literally more of a few weeks, I'm hoping they'll finally fix the 6 Samurai where you can use 2 gateways, because the deck's really not competitive without being able to use 2 gateways. Unfortunately, because if your opponent just destroys gateway, they basically won. That's all you have to do is destroy the gateway card. So it makes playing a 6 Samurai deck very easy to beat them. Like your only chance probably to win as a 6 Samurai deck is probably to really go first. That's probably about the best chance you're going to have success of winning is to go first, and to build your deck based off you going first until they really get that fixed, which mine can definitely do that too. So mine's really, mine's kind of prepared for both. Alright, so we're going to use our Kaigeki's effect. We'll summon the Mizuho in our hand, and that'll give us 2 counters for each for our United, so we have 4 counters max, guys, so the counters will be important here in a little bit. But into them, we're going to go ahead and link summon. So to link summon, you just pick the cards that you want that based on the card that you're trying to link summon, and they get sent to the graveyard. In this case, I'm playing Azul. Azul takes just 2 warrior monsters, that matter what level or anything like that, just 2 warrior monsters in general, to link summon her. Then when she's link summon, her effect activates. You can add 1 card from your 1 warrior from your deck to your hand. I'm going to add another Kaigeki like I normally do. And then she has a second effect as well too that you can use once per turn, so we're going to go ahead and use that now. Let's see, we'll go ahead and do 2 so I get rid of more cards in the deck. So I'm going to send 2 of my equip cards, guys, so now I can special summon a monster up to 2. I don't know why it's not showing the other tuners that I have in the deck, because I have several. That's really weird. But yep. So then what I'm going to do from here is then we're going to play the Battle Shogun, guys. So we're going to take our 2 monsters and we're going to link summon again, send them to the graveyard, and we're going to summon out our Battle Shogun, which is really the main link monster for this deck. Alrighty, he's going to get an extra 400 attack points because we have 4 counters, guys. I'm going to use his effect when he's summoned. You can discard a card. I'm going to get rid of the Kaigeki we just added to our hand to add the Gateway that I was just talking about, which is the main card for this deck. Then we're going to activate said Gateway. Then I'm going to special summon Grandmaster, guys. And then now we're going to get tokens. I'm going to get rid of these tokens. You always want to keep the Uniteds clean, guys, so it's very important if you're using a 6 Samurai deck that you always keep the United clean, because you'll quickly special summon 2 cards very quickly. So I never keep any counters on these. So I'm removing 4 counters from Gateway to add a card from my graveyard or deck from my hand that's a 6 Samurai monster. I'm going to pull Kaizen. He only has 1 card, so I'm probably going to quickly go for my Union Carrier move, guys. So I'm going to summon Kaizen, and then we're going to do this again, and I'm going to play another Kaizen. And then I'm going to link summon for my Union Carrier. And then we'll destroy his card, and then we'll basically go for game. If he doesn't have any hand traps or anything like that, this should be a very quick one, if I can manage to do this in the time that we have allotted. And he already... Alright, well... Wow. Alright, well, that's 4-0. So we're off to a good stream, guys, as far as, I guess, win-to-loss ratio, but I'm pretty sure we'll lose something here in a little bit. Let's see. I think let's do one, because I need to do one for... Let's use the... this would be probably a good video to use for me to do for YouTube and maybe Twitch, too. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to use the Lightsworn deck. The Lightsworn deck that I have built is a structure deck Lightsworn, so kind of keep your mind on that as we play. So I'm curious to what we can do. I've had some really good duels with it, with my friends, and then also multiplayer as well. So see if we can get a good video. And then what I'll do, guys, is I'll snip this video and I'll put it as a highlight on my Twitch channel, and also use it as a video that I'll post probably later next week on my YouTube channel as well too. just so for you guys that are following my How to Play Yu-Gi-Oh series, you guys can see how to use the deck and how to duel against someone that's got a, you know, probably pretty decent, you know, decently competitive deck. It really, of course, depends on who we get, but we've played a lot of, you know, some pretty good decks so far. So we'll see what we can manage to do. So just kind of keep that in mind. It's a structure deck, light sworn deck, literally using just the cards that come out of the structure deck only. There's no other cards added in the deck. Every card is only in the structure deck that's in this deck. So it'll be a very interesting duel. But that's using a structure deck versus, you know, whoever we get, whatever they're using. So we'll give it another just a moment, guys, and then I'll back out and come back in if we can't manage to get somebody. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know down in the chat. Looks like we got someone, so good, definitely good stuff there. Well, let's see what we can do with our structure deck, light sworn versus, we'll see what, and of course I don't know how it's full because we were literally in the middle of really starting almost the match. Alright, we'll see if we can get them again, guys, or someone else. We'll probably get them again because they probably exited and went back in. Now we got someone else, but let's see what they've got. He may have a super heavy samurai deck. We'll see. I think that, well, based on his character, he might. So, and he went first too, so let's see. I've got a feeling that's what, and we drew we drew no spell or trap cards. Wow. Well, we got kind of a crazy hand, guys, so we'll see what we got. So okay, so I haven't played this deck before, I don't think. Alright, so we'll see how we go, guys. I haven't actually played this before, or I haven't played it enough to remember it. Luckily with the light sworn, I know, like, you know, like the back of my hand, basically, because I've used this deck for years. So we got kind of a rocky start hand, guys. We drew literally 6 monster cards. So we probably drew literally the worst hand we could possibly get with this deck. So I'm going to start with Jane. And then we're going to go into battle phase, guys. When Jane attacks, he gains 300 attack. Alright, so... oh wow, he got a bigger one in his hand. That's not good for us. I guess we didn't get our effect, but okay. With that being said, guys, we'll end our turn because there's nothing else we can do since we drew somehow all monster cards. I can assure you the deck is the same profile that I listed on my YouTube channel. So he negated my effect, so I can't send the cards. So then he gets to play his big dude. Alright, so he's gonna reflip him, use his effect. He's got some really cool looking monsters. So I guess it's a flip deck, I guess, guys. I guess since no one's really used flip decks in forever, I guess that's what they built this based on, is flips. So that's cool that they did that, because you don't really see flip effects or flips, anything like that anymore. I'm using Megan, the light sworn deck that I built on the channel that I did a few weeks back. The video that I did, I'm not sure if you've watched that one yet or not, but that's the deck I'm using as the structure deck light sworn. To teach you know, new players how to play, because you can build the deck for, you know, under 50 bucks. I drew a really bad hand, guys, so we'll see what I can do. Somehow I drew 6 monster cards, which I don't even know how that's possible, but you know, but it happens. If he had, oh, he's already flipped my card face down, so we'll see. He may have game on us, guys. If he does, he does. I'll try and use it again, so because like I said, I wanted to try and use this for a separate video for YouTube. I may be able to if he doesn't kill us. I don't think he is going to kill us. I think we may be fine. No, I'm not going to use Honest because it's not like... But yeah, if you guys have any questions as we go through, so far we're 4-0 for the stream, but looks like we may end up getting our first loss in this one. Yeah, he can negate my effect, but I don't know if it's. I think it's only monster card effect. He's got 2 cards face down, so this is gonna be a rough one, guys. Hopefully, I can draw something because we've got all monsters. All right, we drew a solar recharge. That's a start. Alright, he's gonna flip his cards back face down. Yeah, he don't. Best I can recall, he doesn't have anything face down that we can kill by battle, guys. Alright, we're gonna get rid of our wolf. Does that just negate everything? 'Cause that's ridiculous. It does. Apparently so. Quick effect, if you send this card from your hand to the graveyard, target 1 subterranean monster you control. Negate the activity. Wait a minute. Send this card from your hand to field to the graveyard, target 1 subterranean monster you control. Then if you do, change its face to... It doesn't really specify, but okay. I guess we'll do this one, guys, because I need to send cards from the deck to the graveyard. And I can't really attack because his cards are too high of defense. Yeah, yeah, they're good decks. Plus, they're hopefully gonna be making some new stuff for them here soon. But I made like a very intro level deck. It's a good deck, but just for whatever reason, as you guys can see, I drew all monster cards. Hopefully, he'll attack and he won't flip our monster face down, so I can use Honest, guys. So at least we do something this duel. If not, he'll end up finishing us off this turn. I don't know why he didn't finish us last turn. But it seems like a really good deck. It's got me interested in it. Because with that one card that he can just negate anything, that's ridiculous. So I'm pretty sure he's probably using like 3 of them. Because I'd definitely be using at least 2, if not 3 of them. And he's cycling it too, so... Yes, please attack with your 5,000 monster to my monster. Yes. Honest. Hopefully he didn't have a way to negate it. He didn't, thank God. So at least we got that one on him, guys. So at least we destroyed his big attack monster and we got to use our Honest. So that may be the only thing we do this still. So but we'll see how it goes. The good thing is she'll keep the attack until he ends his turn. So we'll keep our 6,000 attack, but when our turn comes back, we'll only be 1,000 again. Right? Yeah, good old Honest. Alright, so we flipped our card to face down again. That's insane, man. It's just so easy for them to... I'm trying to figure out the deck works, guys, so maybe we can do some when this card is activated. Alright, so it's field spell. So if I can get a... Well, we'd probably still be dead if I... Oh, that's good. So I drew Aaron, so I can throw one of his cards back in the deck, guys. But he's got all these cards face down. He's probably going to stop our attack. But I can at least put one of them back in the deck, which I think this one was the one that he has that lets him keep speeding up the deck, so I'm going to go for that. So we only have a 7. So as you guys can see, this is the only one that I have. I keep forgetting she's not a tuner. This is the only one that I have is this one because it's yet again the only one in the structure deck. So this is a structure deck build. So just I could definitely do this stuff if this wasn't just the structure deck build that I was using. But still not bad though. I'm going to try and go attack guys and put one of his big ones that's helping him back in the deck to try and slow him down. But I highly doubt this goes through since he has 3 cards face down. So we're going to go for it. He won't get his effect. It'll go back instantly to the deck. Ah. Alrighty, yeah, that's definitely game. Not a bad one, guys. I think I'll do one more after this, and we'll do we'll use Light Sworn again and see if we can get someone else that's well, not just someone else, but at least not draw a monster cards. Because he obviously, you can see he drew multiple spells and trap cards, but I only drew one spell card, so we'll have to end our turn. So we'll go ahead and end our turn, and probably should just surrender, but I will. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. But I'm going to try and do the best I can to do like tutorials and like how-to stuff and how to play the game, and you know, really just explain, you know, my moves as we go through the game and use different deck types. Alright. So we lost that one, so we're 4-1, guys. So let's go again. I'm going to use the same structure deck, Lightsworn deck again. Let's see if we can... It's the same person again. Let's see. I'm going to try and play him again. And let's see how it goes, guys. So I'm going to play him again and see if this time we can get a hand where, that's not all monster cards. My luck will draw all spell and trap cards. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if I want to go first or second with him, because we already know what he's using. I think I'm going to go first, guys. I may regret it. I'm going to go first. At least we get to send cards from the deck to the graveyard. Okay, well I drew double them, so that's good. Alright. So that's not bad. So I can't summon anything else, so I mean it kinda is bad. Hopefully we hit some good cards in the graveyard, because that's really what we need, guys. If not, we're kind of... Okay, we hit 1, plus the one we have on the field is 2. Yeah, definitely a good game for the last one still, though, with what we had. That honest. Okay, I didn't see that coming, guys. I don't know why I quit. All right, we'll try and play him again, guys, or whoever we get. So I guess we're 5-1. Let's try and do someone else. So, all right, let's try and do this person. Alright, here we go, guys. Yeah, I figured it'd be a good chance to do this in the live stream, guys, and then I'll just clip this and put it on YouTube. So for you guys that don't, if you guys haven't noticed, I've started using some of my live stream videos for some of the videos that I post throughout the week. I've just been taking kind of clips and adding music. I also had a video that should have went live about an hour ago. I did Chris's second set of unboxing for Rise of the Duelist. I added music to it, guys, so if you'll let me know if you haven't had a chance to watch that video yet. Like I said, it should have went live like an hour ago. Just whenever you get a chance to watch it, comment down below on that specific video, and let me know if you guys like me adding music to me doing my unboxing. That's some of the feedback I got a while back, so I did it with this particular... Okay, Dragon Maid. Okay, I had a feeling it'd be that or Blue Eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and risk it, guys, and use our Soul of Recharge. Wow. So I'm gonna just use Monster Reincarnation, guys, and get rid of one of these Vanquishing Lights and pull back Jane, guys, because it's... Talk about it. We're getting some crazy hands. Usually I don't get anything like this when I've played it before. Like off stream. I guess maybe it's just because I'm streaming. But we still got a good hand. We've got some good moves we can do. We've got a solid board. I'm gonna go for the attack, guys, just to see what they have. Alright, there we go. Get the attack, guys. I'm going to attack. I'll gain my 300 attack during the damage step. We'll see. Okay, so he's just going to... Why didn't you already play that? I guess he changed his mind or something? Alrighty. Alrighty. I've played the Dragon Maids a little bit, so I got an idea kind of how they work. Alright, so this one, all monster you control gain attack. We don't care about that one. If you control 2 more Dragon Maids. So like I said, I hate when it does that, guys, when you're trying to read something. Especially when you're playing like I am these ranked duels. As you guys can see, I have a time in the bottom right. And I only have 3 minutes to do whatever I'm going to do for my turn. Alright, so it's too big. Alright, draw. Alright, she still sends cards. We need sending stuff to the graveyard, guys. So I'm still going to put her in the field in attack mode. We still have our swords to protect us. For now, and then I can negate a summon too, so... There we go, we hit a good old wolf, so that's good to see. So that definitely will help us out. Alright, so not bad. They're moving kind of slow too. We're moving a little bit slow and steady along the pace, but we've got some good stuff going for us. This card is... I'm supposed to new target. Oh, we're going to negate it, guys. So I'm going to negate it. Really? Why is everybody just quitting on us, guys? Wow. Like, we were still just getting going. There was no reason for them to quit over that. Wow. So I guess we're 6-1. Alright guys, I'm going to use something else for now. We'll probably come back to the lights from later on, but everyone just keeps quitting us with it for whatever reason. I'll go back to using the... One second. Let's use the alien. I haven't used the alien yet. I need to work on it a little bit too, so we'll test it out some, guys. I've had some pretty good matches with it too. I'm starting to like it even more and more. I've used it for years, but they've, I'd say recently, but was it been 3 months ago, they made some new stuff out of it. When the Link monster for it that come out of Dual Overload. Just gotta figure out a few things that really speed up the deck, and it would actually be a really, really good deck because the deck really lets you infinitely use cards. Like I can have like infinite swords and things like that, and all other kind of moves that I can do, and kind of double use like once per turn, some kind of stuff that's like once per turn stuff too. It's not, it's not hard once per turn like spell cards, if that makes sense, that are like continuous. So it's a really cool and really different deck. I'll use this, and then I'll go and use either the lights, not the lights one, either the Gladiator Beast or the Six Samurai again. If there's any deck that you guys would like me to, to see me use, let me know, and I can either try and put it together, or if I have it together, I can definitely use it. But I've been trying to work, trying to get some more stuff built, so I can do some different stuff on stream when you guys are watching. Alright guys, I'm gonna back out and come back in, since we're not getting anybody. Alright, this is that other dude. Or is this the same dude we just played? I think isn't this the same dude? I think so. This is a different character. I think so. Alright, I'm gonna go second, guys, because this is, like I said, it's a very slower deck. So I definitely need the extra card. Once I figure out how to make it a little bit faster, we'll be good to go. And I drew all monster cards with this deck too. I swear my decks are balanced, guys. I don't have like a quadrillion monsters in my deck, I swear. Ever since we quit using the Gladiator Beast and Six Samurai, all we get is monster cards in our hands. I don't know if the other decks are upset that I'm not using them or what, but all I draw, and I drew another monster card. Wow. I swear they're balanced. I really do. I swear they're balanced. Alright, so we're gonna go for the Link monster, guys. Because that's the one thing good about us getting all the monster cards, so we can at least do this move. These are Dragon Maids again, so we'll see what he's got. Alright, so we're going to use our effect. I'm going to... It just puts the counter. Yeah, we'll put rid of this one. Two, and then I'm going to put the other ones on mine. Alright. So then I'm going to remove the 2 counters on his card, guys, to summon, special summon the Alien Overload in my hand. Let's see, once per turn you can place 1. Alright, so we're going to activate its effect. Bam. Alright, good stuff. Alright, so we're going to go in our battle phase, guys. He's going to return it, so we'll lose the counter. Wish we could get out Mars, because Mars negates all their effects if they have counters on them. Ugh. Let's see, and he got rid of my counters. So I can't do that. Well, that's not good. Main phase 2. Yeah, looks like we're not going to be able to do anything else, guys. He's got us with that move there. So we'll end our turn. There's nothing else really we can do. Alright. We won't activate anything at this time, guys. But yeah, unfortunately, I need my other cards to do the combo. Which are the spell cards. Or my tuner. I need to get my tuner. It's got the other stuff in the graveyard to get us going. So we should definitely get some spell cards, guys, with me thinning out the deck with some of the monsters, plus us drawing all the monsters. So most of what's left in the deck is, you know, more spells and traps, because we've drew 6 monsters plus the 2 that I pulled from the deck. We'll get rid of the gray. I probably should have got rid of the 4. Alrighty. Yep. Bounce his card back, and then he's going to destroy both of our cards by attacking them. And then bring his other really cool looking one. Yeah, his deck's just way faster than ours, guys. Alright, we're going to bring back the warrior that I should mention for that defense, but it is what it is, it's fine. Alright, when he destroys our warrior, we'll get to put counters on him. There we go. He's going for the turn. Alright, let's draw, guys. Let's see if we can get our... If I can get my main card, I can... Well, I don't have any continuous cards, so... Let's see what we can draw. There's probably not much I can draw that'll help us, to be honest. Because like I said, this deck's... That's the one thing I need to figure out is how to speed it up. But it's definitely a very interesting deck. That's why I like playing with it, so I'll try and fix it up sometime tonight or tomorrow. I'm still working on trying to come up with the name, guys, for that would eventually be the store that I start here in town, so I can go ahead and start my website and start selling cards and things like that. So I've just got to figure that out, guys. if you have any ideas, you know, definitely let me know down below in the comments. But I'm still trying to figure that out. Once I do, I can start that. Then I'm going to start a Facebook page so we can all, you know, start to share so we can get more people in the area. And plus, you know, our current subscribers to the channel on my Twitch channel and my YouTube channel to join as well too, to kind of help spread the word. Yeah, we're probably not going to do anything. I don't think I have any more normal monsters ended, but yeah, I only had that other one. So it won't let me do its effect. He won't get his effect. Alright, so we're going to summon Fairyland Warrior. Yeah, we're going to end up losing this one too, guys, but I kind of figured we would. But I just like using the deck. It's a very fun deck. I just gotta figure out how to speed it up. But it's very fun to play with. I've had it built for... How long have I had this deck built? It's been over 10 years since I've had this thing put together. So I was so happy when they announced they had, you know, the link card coming out for it. It was really cool and very helpful to you. Alright, well, they had a good defensive move that have all these high-level attack monsters too, so... That's the only downside with this deck. It doesn't have very high attack, guys, but I can do a lot of like special summons once it gets going, and I can do a lot of destruction. So, which with them playing Lord of D would pretty much stop that if I was going, but of course I just would, you know, attack and destroy the Lord of D. Also, guys, I'm thinking about doing for the new sets when they come out, like the new boxes that Konami releases for Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm thinking about doing my videos as a premiere. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been a part of a premiere. I'll mention in some of the other videos that I do later on next week. But I'm thinking about start doing all my new videos, like new specifically unboxing videos as premieres. What that means is I can watch the video with you guys as you watch it, and the video comes out at a certain time, and I can chat with you guys as the video comes out. I'm thinking about trying that out. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments too, down in the chat. But I think that's something cool and something different. I don't think I've seen anyone in the Yu-Gi-Oh community, at least that I'm aware of, do or use that feature yet. So I think it'd be something cool to kind of help, you know, something different, and also kind of help the channel stand out a little bit more. So I'll try it out, you know, probably here soon with the new set that comes out here in September with the 10s. I'll probably do that. I may even do like a live unboxing of that too. I'll mention that in some of my videos that I do next week too. If you guys would like me to do that as a live unboxing, or you know want to try out the premiere thing and see what you guys think, or we may do a mixture. I bought a ton of them. I bought a ton of them. So yeah. All right, so let's do. Alright, I don't have everything else where it needs to be yet. The Morphtronics still too slow, but fun to play with. Alright, we'll go back to using the Gladiator Beast, guys, because it's very simple and quick. Let's do... But if there's any decks you guys would like me to build and maybe see them on, you know, maybe use them on one of the streams, just let me know down in the comments whether it's on this one or another one of my videos. I'll be more than happy to see if I can put something together, or maybe even do a deck profile. Video it on my YouTube channel as well too. Alright, let's see what we get. Let's withdraw on the monster, guys. We were doing so good, I guess, because we were winning so many matches, we had to start drawing, I guess, bad hands. I guess at some point. Well, as long as we draw like a spell card for our turn, we may be okay depending on what they get out. This deck's really good, and usually they end up getting out the... I played against this deck a few times. It's probably close to the Drew, like how Drew has his build, and that's basically how it looks. Because the monster will get out, he can remove counters, spell counters to negate effects, and that's the part that really hurts me the most with this specific deck. So we'll see what happens. As long as he doesn't get that out, we should be fine, guys. But since we didn't get any spells, I'm very limited to what I can do this duel. I don't know why we keep drawing such bad hands. We're drawing really good hands at the start of the stream, but it just was we're getting worse hands, which I guess is good. It makes for a better video and more of a challenge. And just like with any deck, you know, it's bound to happen at some point after you duel so much. And I play this game so much, it's it's insane. Do again, I have him, but your opponent activates an effect, quick effect, you can target one. Let's equip that target. Yeah, so it can do effects, so it's not really good for us. That's really good. He may end with that. If he does, guys, I'll probably have to attack. I'm not worried about it. Each time a spell card is activated, place on a card, you can read 3 spells on this card to special summon both this card and... Hey, when it does that, I'm trying to read. To return a card special summon this card and your Pendulum Zone monster from... Wait, one Pendulum Zone from your deck with 1,000 less attack. Okay, yeah, that's what he's going for. So he's trying to get his counters over here. So he can special summon one, that's what he's going for. So let's see if he gets another spell card that he needs to pull that off. So he's got a pretty good board going, guys. Let's see if we're going to be able to counter or make a comeback, because they're doing really good. They got really good stuff going on. Let's see. We're going to link summon. I haven't seen this one before. What does this one do? This do 2 spellcaster monsters. This links. You can reveal 3 spell books cards different from your deck. Your opponent randomly picks one. Yeah, so he'll get a starter counter. So he put that in specifically to perfect his... We didn't even use it. Oh, wow. That didn't make any sense. I figured he was at least going to go for it. So I'm not sure why I ended on the board that they ended, if that makes sense, guys. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but I guess it kind of does. Alright, I want to go ahead and go link for our Test Panther. We already have all the other cards we need, so I'm going to go ahead and add another comeback to our hand, guys. So we have a second one. I don't know, I don't know what they have planned, but I think they may have made a mistake on their turn. All right, so we'll pull the Laquari back. Well, I probably should have put the Torx back in the deck, but it is what it is. That's fine. I'll put it back in the deck just a second anyway from the one in my hand. So, alright, so we're going to use our Test Panther effect, guys. We'll turn Laquari. Then I'm going to bring out the Augustus, like you guys seen me do earlier in the stream. Then Augustus effect will activate. I can special summon one of the Gladiator Beasts from my hand and face up defense, which we're going to use our Torx that we have. And then we're going to use its effect to dump a Gladiator Beast. I'm going to put my Vaspirus in the graveyard so he gets his name and level. Then I'm going to fusion summon to claim our Tame Editor, guys. And then we're just going to go through the standard cycle that I normally do with the Glad Beast and see what we can go for. If they don't have anything to stop us, I may try and go for a one-turn move. We should have enough to, yeah, we have enough to do a one-turn move really regardless. So, alright, we're gonna go ahead and use this. Yeah, I want to show another card too. I'm trying with these. I think he can remove counters to keep it alive, right? Yeah, he can only remove one counter, so it's good to do that. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and get rid of that, because that's just gonna allow him to keep cycling his pendulum stuff. So, alright. So then what we're gonna do, guys, is we will do this again. We're gonna link summon again. We're And Glider Beast to Grass. We play both our Lynx monsters our first turn. Then I'm going to use the other comeback that we added to our hand. We're going to bring back the Tame Editor again. This time I'm going to special summon Dalmatianus from the deck. Alright. And then we're going to go into battle phase. We're going to attack, guys. If you don't have anything, that'll be game. Plus, you can't activate anything, guys, until the end of the damage step, thanks to Negras's effect. So anything that he have, he can't use it to the end of the damage step. Plus, on top of that, Dalmatianus can negate one of his effects. Alright, there we go. So not bad. I'm not sure what they were going for. It seems like, to me, like they could have done more than what they did. So I think they just made a mistake. That's what happened with that duel, guys. Which it happens. You know, I definitely make mistakes. You guys assume make a few on stream. I made a few already tonight. So it all happens to all of us. Alrighty. I guess we'll hop back in. But yeah, if you guys want to see me some more, I can't even talk right. If you guys want to see me do some more duels with the, okie dokie. If you guys want to see me do some more duels with the structure deck, Lightsworn deck that I built, I'll use it again. Just let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see me use it again. I just quit using it because every time we kept trying to play with it, everybody just kept quitting on us for whatever reason. I don't know why. But you notice since I quit using that, no one's quit on us really since then. Except I think maybe one person, and that's been like it. But yeah, if you guys haven't added me on Twitch or YouTube, make sure you guys follow me there. Like I mentioned earlier in the stream, at some point I'll once I come up with a store name for this, for me to start selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards and anime and all other kind of things that I want to sell for the store. I'll make a Facebook page so everybody can join the Facebook page, and we can make sure that we share to get the word out of the store and the content that I make on YouTube, especially for someone that just starting Yu-Gi-Oh, or maybe you're coming back into Yu-Gi-Oh. That's one of the main focus points of my channel, and we'll try and make sure I do more of those videos, each week for you guys on how-to stuff. I got so much into doing like unboxing videos, just because with work it's hard to do some of like the how-to stuff, guys, or things like that, because they take a little bit longer for me to do and kind of to plan out to you, versus my unboxing video, right? I just sit down and unbox the set. Alright, so we'll see how this one goes. Bam. Alright, they're going first. That's fantastic. We're to go second deck, so that's good news for us. Oh wow, we drew both of them. You definitely want to draw both. That's not bad, guys. We actually have a really good hand, and it's like we're playing the same deck again. This isn't the same person, is it? I'm pretty sure it's a different person, right? I guess they're going to do the same. I guess he's got the same card. He's going to play it. Yeah, okay. So it allows him to add it. He's going to play it. Let it be destroyed. The other one will be special summon back out. Alright, so we're basically dueling the same deck again, guys, just it looks like a different person. So we'll see how this one goes. We actually drew spell cards this time. We drew some spell cards this time, so let's see what happens this go around. So we pretty much already know what they're going for because we just played the other person. They're literally doing exactly move by move that we just saw in the last duel. So let's see if they end on the same board, guys, or let's see if they have a different version or different something in mind that they're able to pull off with this one. Also, let me know what I have like a poll on Twitch, guys. I wish they would let you do polls on YouTube, but I have a poll on my Twitch stream, guys. Let me know. I've got on there just like more videos you guys would like to see on Twitch, and the time for me to stream. So just let me know down in the comments or the poll, guys. You know, what days would you like to see me stream more of, and then like, what would you like me to stream more like about? You playing Yu-Gi-Oh, Paladins, Overwatch, Halo, you know, you name it. For the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, you know, let me know what you guys would like to see more when I do the live streams. Maybe you'd like to see me do like more like how-to or tutorial stuff, kind of like I'm doing in today's stream. Just trying to break down everything that I do and somewhat if the opponent's doing, if I know the deck pretty well. This one's literally the same deck we just played, so there's nothing really much different that's going to probably happen this duel that didn't happen the last duel. We'll see if we can still, you know, get off a good board. Based on our hand, we have a really, you know, we can do a lot of stuff, guys. So it looks like we're in good shape for our turn. And hopefully we'll draw something else good too. I haven't seen that one before, so let's see what this one does, guys. So this one, each time a spell card is activated from the card, we can remove 3 spell counters to special summon this card and 1. Okay, it's another one of those. There must be a lot of them that have that same effect. Okay. So it's basically yet again the same. Did they run out of time? They must have ran out of time because they were taking so long. We had a real good hand too, guys. Did the game freeze? That was weird, guys. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can still hear me or not, but it's like I won and then I don't know, like after I won, like the game like froze. So it's very, very weird. So let me load the game back up. I'm also going to work on, I've got a video schedule that I've been working on kind of earlier today, guys. I'm not quite through with it, but I'm going to start posting that down below in my videos for YouTube. I don't really have anywhere on Twitch that I could put it, best I can tell. But for my YouTube channel, I'm going to start posting down in the link in the description going forward, guys. So starting next week, kind of my, you know, kind of when you guys would expect certain videos from me, and I will start following that, following that the best that I can. So we'll see what happens. Alright. So we're what, 7 and what 2? I think so. Was it 7 and 1 or 7 and 2? I can't remember. I think it's like, I think it's maybe 7 and 2. So I think we're 7 and 2, guys. 7 wins and 2 losses. Since the start of the stream. So we've done 9 duels total, guys. So not bad so far, not bad at all. We're sure gonna figure out a way to get like a little counter so we could keep up with my wins and losses in the different decks that I've used and the different decks that I've played. That would be really cool. Not just for me, but for you guys to see as we go through the stream. And, you know, see how we're doing daily. Yet again with the monsters, man. I swear they're balanced. The deck's balanced. I don't have like, you know, 30 monsters in the deck, guys. I swear there's spells and traps in these decks too. I swear. I swear. We're gonna do this because it'll pull out a card from the deck. So, especially since we didn't get a spell card, guys, this will help us out because we definitely need it. So I'll go ahead and add one of the. I'll go ahead and add the comeback to my hand, and we'll bring back the Bastari in the graveyard, and then use our Test Panther's effect after that. So, alright, there it is. If anything, if I recall right, guys, I have more spells in here than monsters, so I don't know how we're drawing, you know, more monster cards than anything else. That's insanely unlikely, but apparently it's happening because it's happened a few duels after back-to-back. But we're still doing good, though. We've been able to take whatever hand I've gotten and turn it into some really good moves and had some really good duels. I'm curious as to what we're playing because so far we've been playing the I can't tell if they're I don't know if you guys can see the message, but I don't know if they're being for real or talking smack. I guess we'll find out. Alright, we're gonna end on our other board like we did last time, guys. With Tame Editor and our Domitianus. Or I think I may do I don't know, man. Let's have that face down. Make sure we're still okay. We're still in chat, so we can't hear us. It's kind of a tough call, guys, because I could negate one spell card, which I'm afraid he could wipe the board, which hasn't happened to us yet. I get to pick his attack target too. I'm gonna go with Domitianus, guys. Hopefully, I don't regret it. If he plays a spell card that wipes out our field, then I'm definitely gonna regret it. So we could have stopped it. But with us going first, that's the best we could do, since we can't attack. Alright, well, he obviously doesn't have anything to wipe our board because he played that. So he wouldn't have played that if he had like a Lightning Storm or a Raigeki or something. Alright, so we got rid of the Imperm. I don't know why he didn't play Imperm when we played the Test Panther, because that would have stopped us in our track. So he kind of messed up on that one, guys. He should have played Imperm. When I used my Test Panther's effect, it would have stopped me deadly. So I don't know why he didn't do that. That just makes no sense. If he uses effect, I'm negating destroying it. So I'm gonna negate it, destroy it, guys, with the War Chariot. I've been working on building the Code Talker deck. He's already normal summoned. With anything else he has, he can't summon since there's not another card on his field. So if he's got something else in his hand that's gonna special summon from the deck or his graveyard, he should have to end his turn or just set cards face down. So we should be good to go. So I think we should have this one won. Because like I said, I've been working on building this deck. So you guys will start seeing me use this a lot on stream too once I get it going. So I can get it perfected, but I'm still working on building it. I used it, I think it was in last week's stream, for a little bit, and it did okay. Oh, we put these in here. Why did we put a kaiju in here too? That's really weird. Well, I'm just going to use this card to link some. We'll pull Starry out of the deck. So I'm just going to link someone with this card. Let me read his effect first, guys, and then we'll link someone probably with it. Alright, well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to use this card to link someone, guys. So I'm going to use his card. And that bring back the Test Panther that he just got rid of. Then I'm going to use its effect. I'm going to use bring back, come back, just in case we need some backup. I don't think we will, but we got it just in case we need backup. We'll go into attack mode. Alright, that's not bad, guys. So we're 8-2. Alright, let me message him back. Alright, there we go. Looks like the stream's fixed. Looks like it was buffering there for a second. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, him to do the kaiju. That really caught me off guard. Let's see, it's only 8. So yeah, I'll be streaming, guys, for what, another 2.5 hours at least. I may stream till like 11 Yu-Gi-Oh, and then I may play like Paladins or something like that after that, guys. But I'll stream Yu-Gi-Oh at least to 11. Then I'll probably still continue to stream maybe after that and play like Paladins or something else at that point. But I'll keep playing. We'll play Yu-Gi-Oh and just go over tutorial stuff with you guys or any questions that you guys have. At least until 11, so another 2.5 hours. All right, so we got a not too bad of a hand, guys. Not too bad. If we can get like if I can get like a rejection or something, that'll be a really good card for us to draw next, or like a comeback or something. So we'll see. He's probably going to be using the. We'll see if he's using the heavy 6 samurai. He's got a lot of cards. Yep, he is. All right, so let's see what he goes with. What goes forward. So he's probably got all monster cards. So let's see what he's. Yeah, we've got a. That's it. When your opponent monster declares an attack to your discard card graveyard, you can. Yeah, that's not gonna fly, dude. That's not gonna fly at all. Alright, then we're going to use our fire formation, guys. And I want to use its effect to add a card. We're going to add our Torix from our deck to our hand. And then we're going to go ahead and use our Proving Ground. This dude's taking too long to think. He's going to run out of his time, and he's going to lose because he's using all his time on my turn. Alright, we're going to swing out Bastari, guys. I could just wipe out both cards if I wanted to, but we're going to go for this instead, guys, because I can do a lot more stuff this way instead of just wiping out his cards and hitting with him 24. So we're going to go for this instead. Like I said, I'm gonna laugh so hard if this dude runs out of time because he's hardcore using a lot of his time on my turn. All right, I'm gonna bring back the Laquaria that we pulled from the deck, guys. Leave the Bastari in the graveyard because it's always good to have a Bastari in the graveyard for backup. So that's definitely always a good move. So we're gonna leave it there. So it's definitely a good comeback move if we need it later on, in case things go sideways. Alright, so we're going to return him into the deck. We're going to bring out a Augustus, guys. Alright. So then I'm going to use Augustus effect, and I'm going to go ham with the cards that we have in our hand. Hopefully he doesn't have Nibiru. I figured he'd already played it by now if he has it. So we're going to play Augustus, guys. Then I'm going to use Augustus effect to play another Augustus. Alright. Let's see. And then I need an extra 1 card too, so we can go into maybe another combo move. We'll play a Torix. We're going to use a Taurus effect, guys, to toss a card in the graveyard. We'll toss one of our Vaspiris like we normally do. That's why I use 3 of them, guys. It's very rare that I do that move, but I do it on a decent amount of occasions, I would say. Alright. I'll go ahead and activate his effect. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I'm tired of this dude going back and forth. This thing popping up, guys, so we'll go ahead and do this. Just because I'm tired of it popping up. Yeah, that's why I should have used the Dalmatianus like I planned on. That's my bad. Oh well. That's fine with me, because that's the worst thing you can do against this deck. It may give you another turn, but it lets me do whatever I want at the same time, so that's still not a good thing. Alright. Alright guys, now we're going to use Dalmatianus. Bring him out. Alright. I'm going to go into battle phase. Attack. No, I don't want to use it, because I can't do anything else. So we'll keep it in my hand. That's a good backup card too. Alright, we just needed him really to attack main phase 2. We're going to use Gazaris to go back to the deck, guys. Then we're going to bring out some others. Let's do... I already used him for Link, so... And let's just play the other one. So this one, this one. Alright. I'm going to toss another card in the graveyard again, guys, just in case we need it later on. And plus it helps us, you know, draw the stuff too for our turn. So we'll toss a Augustus this time. Alright. And this time we're going to... There's something about that's why you never want to play Test Panther first, guys, with this deck, because I could have done so much more. I still played 3 of them in one turn, as you guys can see, which is insane. I want to play this just in case he happens to use spell cards. I highly doubt it, but just to be on the safe side, we can still negate one of his effects. Think about ending with Appaloosa. I think we'll end with Appaloosa, guys. So, nope, no. Shoot, I'm just going to my turn. I don't want to chance it. I was going to end on Appaloosa, which would have been really good for us. I was too busy just trying to explain things to get her out. We should be fine, though. I can still at least negate one effect. So we've got a really good board, guys. So, like I said, I doubt he has any spell cards or anything like that. But if he does, we can negate one of them. I'm pretty sure most of his stuff's going to be effects. So I'm going to let him do his thing, go for whatever he's going to go for big, and then we'll stop it from there. So I'm just going to let him go all out, and then we should have game though. So I haven't seen that one play before. I'm going to allow it. I don't know what it does, but I'm still going to allow it. Alright, special minute. Let's see what he goes for, because you got that. You have one tuner, which he managed to get out. So what, 5, 6, 7. So you can play a 7. Let's see what he's going for. I was going for him to attack. Well, I already know what he does, so I'm good. If he tries to attack me directly, guys, I'm just gonna have him attack, like Dalmatianus or something. I'm just gonna go ahead and negate it. And he quit. I mean, that wasn't gonna work either way, dude. Even though what you were doing, there was no reason to quit. You were gonna lose either way. Alrighty, guys, that's what, is that what, 9 and, I think 9 and 2 or something like that. Let's use the 6 Samurai. We haven't used it in a bit. I know you guys are probably tired of watching the, me use that. We think we've played that person earlier. Let's see if we can try and get someone else. Oh well, I guess we'll play him again. All right, he's going seconds. That's good. So I think it's the same dude we played earlier. So I'm gonna probably just try and go for my negate board, guys. I'll probably try and go for that. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna summon. We'll see what we can do. I gotta move kind of fast, so. I'm probably not going to do it since I have the Squire in my hand, but we'll do the best that we can do. And we don't have any of the extenders in our hand, guys, either, for the spell cards, which is rare for this deck, but it happens sometimes. Unfortunately, that's what's kind of happened to us. So, which limit is really what we can do, unfortunately. So, yeah, there's nothing else there we can do. We want to add it to our hand. We'll add Kaigeki. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and use its effect. We only have one quick play left in the deck since we drew one, guys. So we'll get rid of that. And we're gonna play one of our Fumas. Makes it 6. I don't have anything 6 in here, so. Alright, so then we will. I'm gonna go ahead and play this. Alright. Alright, we're gonna use the Battle Shogun's effect. We can get rid of. We'll get rid of the Squire. Because this combo, it's easy. If we can get everything working, we can use it later on by that advantage. Alright. Gateway. We're not going to be able to pull anything, guys, unfortunately, because... Fortunately, we didn't draw any of the extenders. All you need is at least one of the extenders to do something, but without that, you can't do anything. That's yet again why also there needs to be 2 gateways in the deck, because I have so many extenders in the deck, it's ridiculous. For spells, we didn't get anything, so this particular duel. Unless he doesn't destroy our gateway, I would say we should be fine, but we kind of need the Battle Shogun to be fine, so we're in a rough spot, guys, so it really depends on what they do for their turn, how this is going to go. We really need to keep the Battle Shogun. We can't afford to lose him. Grandmaster Elite, I mean, it really doesn't matter per se, but we definitely need the Shogun. And we need to draw an extender spell card for our turn too. Okay, I mean, that helps me out. That's gonna help him out a lot more though. Well, I know we're playing, obviously, and I drew literally the other literally the other Kaigeki. That's hilarious. Well, we probably lost this one because a lot of them have a good bit of attack, and he's gonna get to use their effects, or she'll get to use their effects. Oh, yep, that's game. He destroyed that. I don't have my card back in here to bring it back either. Plus, we're already at a disadvantage, so. Yeah, we're already gonna lose this one, guys. I can go ahead and tell you now. This card from her hand. We'll get rid of that one. that's the only thing, like I said, is bad with this deck. I'm really hoping, like I said, they at least allow us to use at least one more Gateway, because without that, it's very hard to make this deck competitive, even with all the extra extender cards I have in here for it to get the counters. I didn't draw none of this particular duel, so I can't really do anything. Unfortunately, because this whole deck is based on you getting the counters and having Gateway to be able to either draw cards or pull stuff. They got a really weird deck. He's gonna put it in defense and destroy it, which I'm bluffing, so that's fine. It's nothing. Oh wow. He's using a very weird, which I guess kind of makes sense, I guess, sort of for them, but definitely a different combo. So it's a very interesting deck we're playing, guys. Oh, we hit one. I'll get to toss another one too. So I'll get to draw a card. Battle phase, he's going to kill our Shogun, which we desperately need. Luckily, I did play get Grandmaster, so if Minerva does kill him with her effect, I'll get to add a card back. I guess we'll just wait for that. So I'm just going to leave it like that, guys. Since I don't have anything else will attack, she'll be destroyed unless he's got Honest or something. And then her effect will activate, forcing him to toss 3 more cards. Yeah, he ate all lives one, so it's going to destroy my stuff. I probably should have waited to play that, but I didn't figure he'd hit that many. Grandmaster's effect will activate. Let's pull back a let's pull back a 2. We'll pull back my tuner. He'll get to special summon his archer to the field in defense mode. Alright. Oh, main fist. Alright. Bam. Activate its effect. Special summon. Let's check out what we can do. Let's see. Play Needle Fiber, but I don't have anything else to play off of it. I think we're just gonna go for the Synchro, guys, like I had planned. Because it's got high attack and I can still negate one of his spell or trap cards. At least give us something. Get one, I'm pretty sure he'll be able to overcome it. Or to use his, if he gets another Light Sworn card, he can use. I know he can just use her effect, can he? Yeah. Oh well, at least we got that out. I forgot. Yeah, I was thinking you had to tribute another monster, but you just have to tribute yourself. So you can basically tribute his Light Sworn monster to kill my Shogun, and then whatever else he has, he can play. Which is what he's gonna do. And bam. So we're fine. I don't know why I didn't let me use the other one, but alright, so he's gonna use Lumina's effect, he's gonna discard. He's gonna try and bring her back. Or is he gonna... He's got other cards, so he could definitely go for another... Yeah, Minerva. So that's what he's gonna do, guys. He's probably gonna go for Minerva again. Or maybe something else if he has something else, but... That was the first Judgment Dragon we've seen so far. He definitely doesn't have a Judgment in his hand. If he did, he'd already played it. And we definitely would have been game. Already Synchro Summoning. Let's see what we're playing. That one. Ah, dang, I forgot I had 26 attack. Wow. Just 100 points over us, guys. That's crazy. He's going to use the effect. Move it from play. Yeah, he's going with the judgment to his hand. Yeah, those are really good for... Hit another one too, didn't he? No, I think that's right. He only hit the one judgment that I mentioned, so yeah. That's not game, guys, but there's nothing in this deck I can do to come back. This deck's not meant to play with 0 cards. That's another weakness of the 6 Samurai. It's not meant to play with. Definitely 0 cards in your hand, and even more so, nothing on the field. There's nothing in this deck for like a comeback card other than the trap card, which I definitely don't have in here. He's gonna probably cycle some of his... I figured about he'd probably cycle some stuff. Well, if we could live long enough, we could almost run him out of cards, possibly. But we're not gonna live that long, unfortunately. Oh, wow. There's a very weird deck that he has. I guess it was a Lightsworn deck the whole time, guys. Just, he had some danger cards thrown in it, which really threw me off. Which may be why he has it like that too. Which, I mean, it works out for him. I mean, and we'll set it face down just to set it face down. To make him do something. But it doesn't really matter, I mean. I don't know, man, like, that's right, you couldn't see my comment the other day. I've already done like 4 boxes of that set, so I've got like every card in it. I'm cool with doing something else, but it's got nothing else in it out of that particular set that I need, unfortunately. Do you want to do something like that? Maybe like in the Raw set that's coming out soon. We can definitely do like a battle with the Raw set. See if you can get the Ghost Raw, if you're down for that. That set's a little bit cheaper than that set too, and it's also a new set that's coming out here in a little bit. Alright guys, we'll try again with the 6 Samurai, but unfortunately that one drew a real, I don't say real bad hand, but like I mentioned, if you don't have one of the spell extenders, you can't really do anything without that, and definitely without Gateway, with Gateway being destroyed, there's nothing you can do without that either. So still not bad, but that puts us, what, I think 9-3, 9 wins, 3 losses for today's stream. That's not bad at all. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that too. I bought a lot of those already, so yeah, I'm cool with that, man. We can do that first, and that comes out. I'm actually waiting for those to be delivered, so yeah, that'll be it. Yeah, I'm cool with the first one for the Red Eyes Dragoon. We can definitely do that. I'm cool with that. Just send me the kind of what you got in mind to do for the Red Eyes Dragoon. Like if you want to do it like at a certain many boxes or just the first to pull it, just let me know on back on Facebook, and I'll check it after the stream, and then I'll hit you back up. Oh wow, guys. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go second. Alright, let's see if we can draw this time, guys. If we don't get one of those extender cards already, it always makes me kind of... Alright, we got at least one, so we're good. Alright, so we're good as far as we got. We'll see what kind of board they build. This is the, I think, the Thunder Dragon deck. I've played this a little bit, guys, but I always forget how this one works. Or is it sometimes they'll use the Salmagrate? We'll check and see, because I think sometimes they'll do this combo in the Salmagrate kind of too. But it's probably the Thunder Dragon. Alrighty, cool, yeah. I didn't get that many. It sounds like you probably ordered more than me. I just ordered a case the other day, and then probably like a half of a case. So I got like a case and a half. That's on the way. So I should have probably like roughly 16 boxes. I think it's like 16 or 18 boxes, something like that I ordered. Oh yeah, so he's definitely using the Thunder Dragons, guys. I'm trying to remember what other cards they kind of use for this particular deck. Because I haven't played this one too much. Using the old school, the original Thunder Dragon, so... Alright, so he's going to use the Fusion. He'll think he can Fusion in his... I think it's his graveyard too, right? Yeah. And remove from play. That's ridiculous. Wow. That's crazy. And they go back into the deck. Oh, wow. Alright, so let's see what this does, guys, because honestly, I don't remember what this one does. Alright, so it looks like we should be fine. We drew a bunch of those. Okay. Could have got some better extended. Oh, are you serious? And special summon more than 2. Yeah, that basically locks us, guys. That hardcore locks us. Which I can technically get around it, but I don't have any other way to... I'm trying to think how to get around it. Because I could do that, because he's going to count for 1. I do the other one. And then he's going to get to use his effect. Yeah, so he's got a pretty good move here, guys. He's got basically the whole board manipulated. I can't play more than 2. And then what he's going to do is I think he can remove either one of my cards from play or destroy it, right? Yeah. So he can destroy one of my cards. So he's going to kill our Kaizen. So I may have to ditch this to draw 2 more cards, guys. So that's probably what I'm going to have to do. Because he's got us at a huge disadvantage. Alrighty. Yeah, the way it sounds, it's probably going to be pretty decently hard to pull from what I've heard. It's probably going to take, you know, you may get, I'm assuming probably like maybe 1 out of every case, or maybe 2 out of every case, maybe at best. I think it's going to be pretty decently hard. I don't, from what I've heard, I don't think it's going to be as bad as the, you know, the 10k dragon, but... Alright, so I won't be attacked again. Alright, I'll end my turn. Yeah, that 2 summon limit's killing me, guys. We could have done more, but that's literally got me frozen. And he's just gonna keep wiping out our board. with that, so. Which I'll get to use his effect. Because he was destroyed, so I'll get to add a card back to our hand here in a second, or should. Thanks to Grandmaster's effect. There we go, about to say, is it gonna forget its effect? Oh. I'm gonna pull Grandmaster back. Because we need a card we can special summon, so. The hand that we have, so. Alright, so looks like he's gonna play another one, guys, on us. Yeah, this deck's crazy. I've played it a few times, but that's really the basic. He's got a really good move though, because this card limits the special limit. It traps him too, but he waits to, of course, after he gets his stuff, and then you're fixed. So it's really, really good. I almost forgot about this card until he played it, because it's kind of an older card. I'm trying to think of what pack it come out of originally. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure between the both of us, one of us will end up pulling him more than likely. Especially as many, you know, definitely many boxes we've got ordered. Yeah, at least one, if not multiple of them, should be pulled. Also, guys, remember, with that be a note, the stuff that since I'm talking about an unboxing video or a future unboxing video that we'll do here soon on the channel. Remember, from all the unboxing video, guys, once we hit 100 subs, I'm going to give away a free booster box. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel, the binder that I'm keeping, that I'm pulling from each unboxing that we're doing, I'll give away once we hit 1,000 subs too. So we've got, I think we've got, what, 3 new subscribers, I think, in the last 3 or 4 days. Hoping I can pull through this duel, but I just want to make sure I remind you guys about that during the stream. Alright, hey, we got the Shogun. The Shogun will help out, hey. Alright, plus this dojo. Oh, but with that limited still gets us. I needed one of the other monster cards, I really did. Alright, so I'm gonna summon him, guys. Well, I need 3. Yeah, if he had destroyed the other one, I would have been fine. He's just gonna destroy my card. The deck's insane, guys. It cycles really well and has so much destruction power. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just use the dojo's effect. And he's got another one too, so he'll just kill the next one I play. But I'm still gonna play it. I'm gonna make him burn his cards at least. I'm gonna make him earn his victory. He's gonna win, but we're just gonna make him earn. If he hadn't trapped me with those 2 summons, we would have been fine. But yeah. Let's do the Fuma. Fuma will help out. Oh, I tried to cancel the special summon. I forgot about that. Bad Jeremy. Alright, guys. Well, that's game. I was so much into thinking of getting around that I'm like, wait, I forgot we're also limited by his trap card still. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like, usually what I've heard is probably about like a half a case or a full case to pull one of them. So I wasn't gonna get a case, and then I'm like, well, it's got a lot of other good stuff in it, some of the stuff I don't have, and some stuff that I could use for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway that I'm collecting cards for, and I'm still trying to come up with a name for my card shop that I want to start and all that stuff. So I'm still trying to come up with a name for that. This is a crazy deck, guys. I'm gonna have to build this at some point because it's so insane. Boom, I should be able to use the other one to stop it from her dying. I mean, he's still gonna win, but... yes, I want to use this effect. Does it let him... yeah, guys, I'm definitely going to have to build this deck because it's very interesting. It has so much destruction power, and it really controls the board. Especially since he put that trap card where we can only special summon up to two times per turn. That's really what's got me down. Because you guys can see my hand too, so we could have done so much more. I could have probably got around him the first turn. After the first turn, we wouldn't have really been able to do anything. But our first turn, we could have definitely done a lot of stuff and got rid of that, but because he didn't really have like a lot of cards and stuff like that in his hand to discard and stop us then, but since then we haven't been able to pretty much do nothing. Yeah, I feel you on the money part. That's why I started Twitch. Like right now I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch as well. So I started doing Twitch to try and help with some of that too. Trying to get up to 50 followers on Twitch so I can start making some, a little bit of money to try and help for my unboxing videos. And that's why I started doing more stuff than just unboxing videos on my channel, because they're so, as you can tell on your channel, right? They're very, very expensive to do. All right, guys, we'll go for another one. So that makes us what is that, 9 and 4? I think 9 and 4. I think. We're kind of on a little bit of a losing streak here, but I guess we were on a good bit of a winning streak for most of the stream, so it's bound to happen. Let's see if I can draw a hand without all monsters. This time I look, I'll draw all spells. So as long as we don't draw either way, I guess either way I'm fine with this deck, because the spell cards will pull the monsters. And they were again with all monsters, but we did get a rejection, so that's not bad. I can definitely make that work. I just need something we can special summon. Well, we're either playing an artifact deck or he's just got nothing but like trap cards. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and play rejection, guys. Remember to follow me, guys, on Twitch too if you haven't yet. The link's in the description of this video. It's also in all of my video descriptions for all of my videos. It's also on the main channel page too for you guys to find me on Twitch. So I'm going to attempt to attack him directly, guys, with Bastari if he doesn't destroy it or block our attack. So we can try and return Bastari back to the deck, guys, and then get the effect of our Gladiator Rejection to play another card, and then we can get going. But if he stops this, it's going to be a very rough match for us, guys, because we drew yet again nothing but monsters and the higher ones at that, which is fine. If this goes good, then we're fine. But if he stops this, it's going to be an interesting match. Or we're going to be struggling to come back. But I'm curious to what he's using, because it's very... Alright, good, we hit him directly. Okay, that's good. Alright, so we're going to return Bastari to the deck, guys. I'm going to bring out good old Augustus like we normally do. We're going to try and get rid of his face downs. It's weird that he went and activated, or I don't know what he has, but I guess we're going to find out what he's got face down and what's going on here in just a second. Alright, I'm going to also chain our rejection. So Augustus effect will activate, rejection will activate for chain link 2, guys. So when you see the 1 and the 2, guys, that lets you know what chain link it is. So Augustus effect activates first, then rejection effect is chain link 2. So that's what the numbers are. So rejection will activate first. So So what we're going to do is we'll pull Vaspirs from the deck. And bring him out. Then Augustus effect will activate. We'll activate the other Augustus. I'm going to play the other Vaspirs in our hand, guys. And then we're going to go for our fusion summons, and then we're going to start trying to get rid of... Well, the first one I'm going to play is Heraklinos, because he's got all those face down guys, and we definitely don't like all those face down, so let's do that first. So, I want to try and go for a bunch of my combo moves too. So if he doesn't stop this, we should have this one won. Keyword should. But if he stops this, it's probably not doing so. Gonna do so hot. He's probably reading my card if I guessed. He's probably never dueled Gladiator. Okay, now he's gonna play Solemn Judgment. I don't know why I played Solemn Judgment, because I'm just gonna play another one, guys. Listen, he's got another Solemn Judgment, which I played someone like this the other day. Which, speaking of that, I may actually just do that because of that. Let's do this just on the safe side that he has another Solemn Judgment, just because I'm petrified of getting hit with another one, guys. Because I got hit with 2 Solemn Judgments last week's stream. So alright, so then we're going to bring back... No, why can't... Oh, I tried to negated it. Oops. Oh, well, that's fine, because I can still use the one in my hand. That's perfectly fine. I don't know if it'll let me bring... Oh yeah, if it wouldn't do that, it won't bring him back either. And I've popped that off. I could do it though, the time that we have left. I'm gonna... Well, nah. I'm not gonna risk it, guys. I'm gonna end my turn, because I've got a feeling he's got something to stop it. He's probably got nothing but counter traps. This may be even the same person I played last week, since I'm bad about getting the same people during our live stream. So that's why I'm trying to be overly cautious, and that's why I didn't go for the second one. So I may regret that. We'll see. But yeah, I guess I should have went for it. Oh well. I was too afraid he was gonna have another one. So alright, so he's probably got like a stall deck, guys. That's what this looks like that he's using. So it looks like he's using a stall deck. So let's look at he's using a stall deck. I think he may be actually trying to use an Exodia deck. I really think that's what we're playing, guys. I really think we're playing a Exodia deck. I could be wrong, but we'll see. That's probably what he's got, his trap cards to negate and stop my attacks. Alright, so we have our danger cards. We'll use its effect. Bring him right back. Alright guys, then what I'm going to do is we're going to go for our Test Panther. This time I'm going all out, since my lucky has the second Solemn Judgment, like I got hit with in last week's stream. Somebody I was playing, I got hit with double Solemn Judgment, guys, in one turn. I don't know how somebody, in his first turn too, so I don't know how they drew. I got lucky and drew 2 Solemn Judgments first turn, but it definitely happened in my last week's stream. The person I was playing. Alright, so we're going to use our comeback. Alright, so let's do this, guys. I'm going to go ahead and use his effect. We're going to turn the Augustus I want to use it to bring out a Torix and get her effect. And then rejection will set off again, guys. Yeah, I need a wing. Yeah, we'll get rid of Augustus. And we'll use our rejections effect. We'll bring out Vesperius from the deck in defense mode. Then we're going to go for our tame editor again, guys. So he's going with Reckless Greed again, Reckless Greed. Which he already played the one last turn too, so he can't play. Alright, Trap Trick. I haven't seen anyone use that card yet. Oh wow, so he's going to draw an extra card. So he's going to draw... So he's going to draw 5 cards. Yeah, hopefully he gets Exodia, because like I said, he's got to be going for Exodia. If not, we'll have this one in the bag, guys. Alright, he's going to play his other card to draw 1 card. Yeah. Alright. I think I will bring out... Let's bring out Heraclinos, just in case. Or should I have that than the other one? Yeah, let's not do that yet. Let's bring out Domitianus first, actually. I can't remember if I only have 2. I think I only have 2 of them in the deck, don't I? And I've already summoned. Yeah, I should have did that the other way. I could do... Appaloosa though. Yeah, I guess we go for Appaloosa. We'll just go for this guy since I'm panicking with time. He can't play anything in the damage step anyway, so... Oh, that's right, he did his effect. The no more card, I forgot about that. Yeah, attack with this because I need to bring out Heraclinos. That's very important. Main phase 2. Yes. Put him back in the deck. I need another card. Alright, so we're going to bring out other tame editor guys, then we're going to go for Heraclinos with all the time we have left. So we can negate his cards, because he can't draw any cards for his turn. But he still can, of course, play his ginormous hand that he has. So this is going to be very interesting to see how this ends. So we'll put both of them back in the deck. Alright, then we're going to activate his effect. Alright guys, that's going to be our board to end on. We'll keep the 2 cards in our hand. If you guys aren't familiar with the Heraclinos, when my opponent activates a spell or trap card, I can discard 1 card to negate it, destroy it. Like, that would be a perfect card for me to negate and destroy, which is exactly what I'm going to do, because, like I said, I'm pretty confident he's using, obviously, an Exodia deck. So we'll definitely get rid of that one. So we can negate 1 more of his spell cards. I'm just going to make sure I keep it for the main ones, because I'm pretty sure he's got tons of them that he can play. That should have a counter on it at least. It's not showing anything on it. Alrighty. Did he accidentally go into battle phase, or did he go into battle phase on purpose? Okay, about to say. Oh, I see you, man. Alright, appreciate it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, man, I can definitely do some tutorial stuff on some of the, on all of that. Most definitely. Alright, I guess he just went ahead. Another dude we were playing just went ahead and forfeited. Alright, we'll play again, guys. But yeah, that's mostly what I try and focus on the channel, is doing tutorial stuff. I got some stuff already on Twitch that's tutorial stuff, but I'm going to try and make a lot more stuff that's tutorial on Twitch. And then also put it on my YouTube as well, too. I try and repurpose a lot of my live stream stuff, because of course not everyone watches the entire stream, of course. So I started doing that once I thought of them, like, hey, that'd be a good idea to do. But I appreciate you following me on Twitch, man. It does help out a lot. If you're on, if you live stream on Twitch too, just let me know where you're at on Twitch, and I'll follow you as well. I greatly appreciate it. Alright, guys, let's see if we can get another duel. So we're, what is that? I think we're 10, what is it, 10 and, is it 10 and 3 or 10 and 4? Something like that. 10 wins, 3 or 4 losses. So still not too bad. Yeah, he's definitely was using an Exodia deck, guys, because all he was going for was drawing. We could have still got him first turn if I hadn't panicked and was afraid that he had a second Solemn Judgment. But with not knowing what he was using, I panicked. Especially after I got hit with 2 double Solemn Judgments in the stream last week. That's all I could see was that happening again. Alrighty, guys, let's see if we can get another game going. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about the game or anything like that, like I said, I'm still working on some more decks. I know I kind of use the same decks every stream a little bit. So I promise I am working on some other stuff, like the Code Talker deck. I'm still working on getting that fixed up. I'll build a Thunder Dragon deck too, because I just like how it's very it definitely controls the board. So I can see why a lot of people are still using it in tournaments and regionals and stuff like that, because it's very definitely, especially the way that one person had their build, it definitely controls the entire board of what your opponent can and can't do. Because that's what got us, is him being able to destroy cards, pretty infinitely to an extent. Ooh, excuse me. And then being able to limit our special summons with that trap card that he had, his continuous trap card that he had going. And that's really what got us, really got us was or got me, was that continuous trap card limited my special summons to only two a turn. Of course, it also limits his too, but he played it already after he had, already done his stuff. Oh, gotcha. Dogmatica. Okay. Yeah, I can look into that and see what I can put together for the Dogmatica. Alright guys, we'll give it just another few seconds. I'll back out and then come back in, since it's like we're not getting anybody. We were doing pretty good getting, swimming pretty quick back and forth. Alright, I'm going back out, guys, and come back in again. Alrighty. I think we may have played this person earlier. I guess we'll see. Especially if they're using the same deck, I'll remember. Yeah, the only thing that's really changed with the game mostly is the links. Over the years, well, if you haven't played since then, like the links, the synchro monsters, the exceed monsters. There's a lot of those. I'm gonna make some videos. I had some kind of already in mind for that, guys. Like some like shorter videos, like just strictly how to play like certain cards. I thought about doing that, maybe doing like quick 2 to 5 minute series videos, like how cards, like a certain card works, if that makes sense. Because I know there's certain cards that people get confused of how you actually use the card. Hopefully that makes sense. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and play the rejection, guys, in our hand, just because I don't have a choice with the hand that we got. And then we're going to use our Jackalopes effect. We had a really good like going second turn hand, but since we're going first, we got to do what we got to do. Alright, we're going to use the Jackalopes effect. And then pull the other danger one from the deck to the field, guys, and then I'm going to use it to link summon into our Test Panther. Alright, then my Test Panther effect is going to activate, guys, which allows me to pull any Gladiator Beast card from my deck to my hand. So I could pull a monster, I could pull a spell, I could pull a trap. In this case, I'm going to pull the comeback spell card, because I need to bring back a monster. I've also got my Succession face down, so don't forget about that, guys. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and use comeback. We're going to bring back the Vaspirius that's in the graveyard, because we definitely need the one that's in our hand. Alright, and then what we're going to do, guys, we're going to activate the Test Panthers effect. To return him back to the deck. Then we're going to bring out our Augustus like we normally do. Then Augustus effect will activate, guys, allowing us to special summon the Vaspirius we have in our hand. And then we can go for our normal Tame Editor move that I do. Alrighty. So then what we will do, well, I could, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. I was trying to think if there's a better way to play that, but that's going to be the best thing we can do for now. And we'll put it in defense, because I'm not quite sure what I want to do for the last part. Alright, so then we'll activate his effect to bring out the Dalmatanius from the extra deck, guys. Let's see. I kind of want to use Succession, but it's like, there's nothing to use it on right now, so. Alright, guys, so this will have to be our end board like normal. I could do, because it's what, 2, 3, 4. I could bring, yeah, let's do that. I want to do something crazy. This is different, guys. I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to play Appaloosa. I may regret doing this, but I've never done this before, so we're going to see what happens. So this is kind of a test. Because I've never brought out Appaloosa, so I'm feeling playing Appaloosa. But we'll see, like I said, we'll see if I regret doing this. So she's a 24. Alright, he didn't have nothing, so then we're going to use our World Legacy Succession face down. I'm going to use it to bring back the Tame Editor, guys. We'll put it in defense mode. And then we're going to reuse Tame Editor's effect again. To bring out another Damantanas from the deck. So this way we can pick his attack targets. And we can also, we can negate, what would that be? What, 3, 4? We can negate 4 monster card effects, guys. So I can choose what he attacks, and I can negate 4 monster card effects. So basically, the only thing really he can do is basically play spell cards, pretty much at this point for his turn, or or any hand traps that he may have. But I could negate them. So basically, the only thing he can do is basically spells. If he doesn't have anything to wipe out our board, like a Lightning Strike or a Raigeki or a Dark Hole or something like that, we'll be fine. So if that's the first card he plays, we're in good shape. If it's the first card he plays, then we're not so good shape. He's thinking, so he definitely doesn't have that in his hand, so we should be good. Yeah, we're good. Good deal. So when it comes to my turn, guys, I'll keep the card in my hand. I'll use his effect and bring out Heraclinos to negate his spell or trap cards, and then we'll try and go for game. Oh, he's got a Lightsworn deck. Oh wow. Well, I guess I should have looked at the huge deck and kind of figured that out, but I will. He'll end phase, so he'll discard his 2 cards. I'll use my free negate to kill it. Because I know some of the trap cards work specifically off him having the monster on the field, plus yet again it's a free negate, so it's crazy not to use it. Especially since it's the end of his turn, so he can't do anything anyway. So... I'm hoping he saw that coming, or maybe he didn't know what Damantanas does. There's a good chance that's the case too, guys. Alright, so we're going to change to attack position, guys. I'm going to special summon out Heraclinos. I would play Gazaris, but I don't want to risk him having like Eternal Tribute or something face down. So that if he does have that, I'm covered. Or if he has like a Mirror Force or something to stop my attacks, we're covered too. So just want to make sure we're good. Looks like we are. So we're going to go for the win, guys. So I'm going to have Appaloosa attack. Let's see what he has face down, if he has anything. Nope, I guess not. Alright, well that should be game, guys. We'll finish hitting him directly. I don't know why he's still thinking. There we go. He uses Glorious Illusion. To bring that back. I mean, that's still... I still have enough. I'll allow you to do it. Even if you have the other card face down that I think if it might possibly be, I'll just negate it. I mean, there's still gonna be too much damage, dude. Just still, yeah, it's still more than enough damage to be game. So I'll let him do it, guys, just in case he's trying to bait me into negating it and then have like a Mirror Force or something face down, or the trap card that I think that he may have for the Lightsworns where you can negate it. So we'll see if that's his face down card. I'm assuming it's gonna be that or like a Mirror Force. If not, he just kind of did that just to play it. But that's why I didn't negate it, because yet again, that's the good thing about knowing decks, is you know what to do and when not to do and when to do those things. It's very important. So even if he had that, I was well covered because I know the deck and the cards that go with it. So that'll be game. So that'll make us. He's got another one. Okay, I'm negating this one. He's not bringing it back again. Yeah, that one's getting negated. Yeah, I'll let you play the first one. I'm not going to let you play the second one. Must have some sort of hand trap in his hand. Alright, and then we'll attack him with the Dalmatianus guys for a game. I'm curious as to what he has in his hand, because it always does a little waiting thing when they won't let you do anything. I'm always curious as to what, you know, whoever has in their hand that they either just have or haven't played yet. Alright, so that was a good duel, guys. Since we're doing like a tutorial stuff kind of stream, I'm going to stop doing some multiplayer stuff for a minute, guys, and we'll kind of do some like story stuff so I can kind of slow down and explain things, because it's hard to explain things or for you guys to ask questions and things like that with me doing ranked matches where I only have 3 minutes or less to do a turn. So we'll do this. I'll use the 6 Samurai deck because it's very involved and does a lot of the new stuff, and it can do some of new stuff and some old school stuff too. So we'll do that, guys. I think this will be a good video a good thing to do to kind of break some things down, if that makes sense. So we'll do this so I can go a little bit slower. Alright, I'm gonna go second, guys. So I'm gonna try and go through and just explain everything with the link summons, and I'll even try and do some synchros too, guys. So if you guys have any questions as I go through, just let me know down in the chat, and I'll just look through the chat as I'm going through the moves. But I'll do like we've done so far, do the best I can to explain what I'm doing. So he did a very basic move. Alright, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do, guys, so I'm using the 6 Samurai deck. I'm going to go ahead and activate the field spell first, Temple of the Six. So what this one does is it gets basically a counter, what's called a Bushido counter, but just think of it as a counter. And basically, for each time that I normal summon or special summon a 6 Samurai, it gets a counter. There's no max counters it can hold, so it can hold basically an infinite number of counters. So it's a really good card that you want to draw any of the infinite cards that can hold infinite counters for this deck. The reinforcement of the army, I can add a 4 lower warrior monster to my hand. Then with my Shin Smoke Signal, it's basically just like reinforcement of the army, but it's meant for the 6 Samurai, and it's only 3 or lower monsters. So it's like we got a bunch of good stuff. So let's do, I could probably, if I could get her. Alrighty, so let's do, we'll go ahead and use our reinforcement of the army, guys. We'll go ahead and do that first. So what I want to do, I could pull Kaizen. But I'm thinking about I think we'll pull Kaigeki, guys, because I've got a lot of stuff in my hand that I can summon right out. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon Kaigeki, guys. So when Kaigeki is normal summon, his effect activates, and you can see I got the counter on the other side of the board. So now I can special summon a 6 Samurai from my hand. So I think what we're going to do, I kind of want to keep her though, but I guess we'll go ahead and use her though. That's fine. So you can see I got another counter because I summoned again. Alright, so I'm going to go through and we're going to do our first link summon, guys. So I'm going to go to do this first. We'll look at the card. I'm going to link summon first. So we're going to link summon to play as old, guys. So to play as old, if you look at the top, you'll see where it just says 2 warrior monsters. And then you can see her effect, which I'll go over as we go through here in just a second. So I'm going to go to special summon. I'm going to scroll over. We're going to select as old. And then I select my 2 warrior monsters that I want to send from the field to the deck. Remember, anytime that you link summon, whatever you're using for the materials listed on the card you're trying to play, go from your field to the field of the graveyard. So her effect activates when she's just summoned, guys. She has an effect activates when she summons automatically. I can add basically a warrior monster from my deck to my hand, but for the rest of the turn, it cannot be special summoned. So I'm just going to add another Kaigeki from the deck to my hand, because I don't plan on special summoning it anytime for the rest of this turn, and it's a good backup card if we need next turn. Alright, so Isolde has a second effect, guys, so we're going to use her second effect too. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. We'll get rid of the 2. Her effect is you can get rid of basically as many equip cards you guys have in the deck, and then you can special summon a warrior that matches, basically that matches the levels. So since I sent 2 equip cards to the graveyard, I can special summon a level 2 warrior monster from the deck. And as you can see, I've got more counters, guys. We're already up to 3 counters because I've done 3 summons with 6 samurai monsters in the name. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go ahead and do our second link summon for this turn, guys. We're going to play, I'll pull it up big so you guys can see it. We're going to play the Battle Shogun, which is the main link monster for the 6 samurai deck. This one's just like the other one, but this one's 2 warrior monsters, but it has to include at least 1 6 samurai monster card. So you guys can see, if you look on the field, I have exactly that. I have Isolde that's still a warrior. She's still a link, but she's still a warrior monster. And also I have Kogmesha, I guess is how you pronounce the name. That's also a warrior monster card, but it's also a tuner at the same time too. So I can use it. So I'm going to go to special summon, and then we're going to play our Battle Shogun by using both of our monsters. Remember, yet again, they go to the graveyard when we go to do a link summon. So Battle Shogun will hit the field, and then his effect will activate, guys, as soon as he's summoned. So I'm going to go ahead and activate it. His effect is I can discard a card. I'm going to discard the Kaigeki that I added to my hand, guys, because remember we can't special summon it this turn. So I'm going to add the Gateway, which is the main card of this deck for the 6 samurais. Main card overall, definitely the main spell card in the deck too. So right now it's only limited to where you can play 1. Hopefully they'll fix it where we can use at least 2, because it's hard to play this deck competitively without using without having 2 in the deck, basically, because you get rid of the card, the deck just can't do anything. Unless you know you've already got some killer board out, of course. So we'll get rid of all the 4 counters we built up so far. And when I do use its effect, guys, so it has multiple effects, so I use the effect to remove 4 counters, and I can add any 6 samurai monster card from my deck or graveyard to my hand. So this is where we're going to start doing. I'm going to start doing a lot of looping stuff and things like that. So I'm going to pull Kaizen. Will be the first one that I pull, guys, because Kaizen can be special summoned as long as there's another 6 samurai monster on the field, which we already have, which is our Shogun, our link monster. Alright, so we're going to special summon him. We want to make sure we put it in the arrows, guys, because the arrows, whenever he gets a counter, the Battle Shogun himself gets a counter. That's another one of his effects. So this will help us keep up with the counters, because we'll get 2 from the Gateway every time one is special summoned. He'll get a counter, and this over here will get a counter each time. Alright, so then we can activate this again. And we're just going to keep doing this, guys, until we have enough to, until we basically build our board, basically, or they stop us with a hand trap or something. And that's really how this deck kind of works, basically, is just going through and doing these moves. Alright, since we're kind of low on counters, guys, what I'm going to do, since I only drew this 1 extender. Really with this deck you really kind of need 2, but you need at least 1 to be able to use it. So luckily first turn we drew the Temple of the 6. So what I'm going to do to kind of offset some of the extra counters I need to use for some of the moves I've got already in mind to do later on, I'm going to go ahead and special summon. I'll show you guys first like we've been doing. I'm going to special summon, let's see if I can use one of the other ones I've had recently. Him. So we're gonna exceed summon, guys. So these are the where you see where it says XYZ. These are the exceed monsters. So play these. They stack on top. They kind of stack under the card that you summon with them. As you can see, this Shin monster only needs 2 level 4 monsters that are 6 samurai. That have 6 samurai in the name. So which, as you can see on the field, we have exactly that. So I'm gonna use him. We'll go ahead and do, or let's actually, well, yeah, we'll use him. I was going to think about doing the other dragon, then him, but we'll go ahead and do him. Alright, and then I pick where I want them on what zone I want to put him in, guys. I always usually try and put him in the far, usually like in the far corner or something. So that way he's out of the way. Used to in Yu-Gi-Oh! For you guys that, you know, played way back in the day. It really didn't matter where you put your monster cards. Really today in Yu-Gi-Oh! They really matter where you guys put your monster cards and your spell and trap cards too that are set face down. So it's very important that you're paying close attention to that. So what I just did, guys, is I used our Shin's effect. Basically, I can detach one of the material cards that's attached to him once per turn, and then any 6 samurai monster that has 2,000 or less attack, I can jump its attack up by 1,000. So that's why you saw my Shogun over here go from a 1,700 to a 2,700, is because of that his effect. Also, I got more counters again, guys, so you can see that now I have double the amount of counters. Because he's also a 6 samurai monster, so I got counters by playing him too. I'm gonna go ahead and just use the Shin Smoke Signal, guys, just to add a card to my hand. Let's add. We'll add one of the Fumas, just so we have one of the tuners in our hand. We really probably won't need it or use it, guys, but I'm just gonna go ahead and add it to my hand, just in case something happens where we can play an extra card from our hand. We have a tuner, so that works out perfectly. So let's go ahead and we'll use the effect of Gateway again, guys, to remove 4 counters. You do a lot of that with this deck. A lot of this deck, as you can see, is very... the flow is basically the same. You just keep doing this to basically build your board. If you guys haven't noticed that quite yet. So I'm going to pull the Kaizen from the third Kaizen from the deck, guys. And then I'm going to special summon Kaizen. Since we have another 6 samurai monster in the field, we can special summon him from the hand. And then we'll get our 4 counters again, added on everything. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's see. I don't think I can play none of the new stuff that I have yet. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the other Kaizen, guys. From our graveyard that we just sent there just a few moments ago, if you remember. So I'm just going to go ahead and use all the counters on Gateway to make it easier. But you got to think, right, if they're going to destroy one of your cards on the field, they're going to kill Gateway. So it's usually best, guys, especially when you're using this deck, at least in my personal opinion, you try not keep counters on Gateway. So that way if something does happen, your other monsters have counters on them at least. Like my field spell, for example, with it keep climbing and counters, my opponent at least lose 100 attack points for each, for each counter that's on it. So at least they're losing 300 attack. So even if they kill Gateway, I've still got that on the field that keeps building counters. So we're gonna summon again. We're gonna summon, special summon Kaizen again and get more counters. And as you can see, I'm still letting that build up, so he's got up to 4 now. Alright, so what we're gonna do with this one, guys, I'm feeling like we need, I'm gonna go ahead and go for my Union Carrier move, guys. So let's look at Union Carrier before I play it. So Union Carrier, guys, it has to be, it's yet again another Link monster, as you can see. He has to be, as you can see, as down below on the effect, he has to be someone with 2 monsters with the same type or attribute. If we look on the field, of course, especially since we're using the same monster, that's what makes it so easy. So obviously they match because they're they're the exact same card. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to play Union Carrier. Here's where we start more of our infinite loop move that I've got built with this deck. And this is the part I'm working on perfecting to do one other move. To ensure there's no way our opponent can overcome it. Alright, so now we can use Union Carrier's effect, guys, so you can activate it once per turn. So I'm going to go ahead and activate it. What it does is you can select one card on your field. I'm going to select my Shogun. And then I can special summon, not only special summon, but take one of the cards from my deck. Monster cards, as you guys can see here. And then you can equip it to that monster. And it's based on the monster that you equip it onto. So if it's a dragon, it's going to only let you pull dragons from your deck. My card was a warrior, so it only lets me pull warriors from the deck. So just make sure you keep stuff like that in mind, guys. So So if you if you equip it to like I did here, a warrior, I can only pull warrior monsters from the deck to my hand. If you equip it to like a dragon and stuff like that, you can only pull like a dragon and things. So just kind of keep things like that in mind. So this, what it allows me to do is by having Shinai down in the fields, kind of the spell and trap card zone, guys. It lets me be able now to special summon Mizuho from my hand. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to special summon Mizuho from my hand. And yet again, I get more counters. With their effect, guys, they special summon off of each other. So if you have one on the field, you can play the other. So if I had Mizuho on the field, I could play Shinai. If I have Shinai on the field, I can play Mizuho. So they go very hand in hand. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is activate the effect of Gateway again, guys, and bring back our Kaizen. Yet again, it's in the graveyard. Oops, wrong button. Alright. And then, guys, we will special summon Kaizen from our hand. And then we'll get our counters. Remember, we won't get a counter for the Shogun because the Shogun points to him. So we can't do that, which is fine for now. So what we're going to do to start the combo, guys, is we're going to use Mizuho's effect. So with her effect, I'll go ahead and activate it. I can basically tribute one of my 6 samurai monsters to destroy one card on the field. So I'm going to tribute the Kaizen, and I'm going to destroy his Masked Dragon. So he can't special summon cards from the deck because that's Masked Dragon's effect. If he's destroyed by battle, he can bring a dragon out with 1500 or less attack from the deck. So I definitely don't want him doing that, right? If possible. So we went ahead and killed that card. His field spell can't do really anything on my during my turn that's really gonna matter, so we don't have to worry about it. And normally I would just keep doing this, guys, with Mizuho until we finish our opponent. But in this case, there's no point for us to do that. So for time purposes, I'm just going to go ahead and pull the Grandmaster from the deck to our hand, guys, because we're just going for enough to beat over the 8,000. So I'll play our Grandmaster, and we'll start going for basically our ending board. And then we're going to go ahead and pull. I'm going to pull the Kaizen, guys, and then we'll attack them all directly for game. Let me know if you guys like seeing stuff like this, me going a little bit slower and explaining how the deck works and what I'm doing and why I'm doing things. I can definitely do more videos where I'm, just going through the story mode or things like that and explaining what I'm doing versus me just doing the ranked matches like I tend to do mostly during my live streams. So if you guys just like me to do more live streams like this, just where I'm teaching you how to play the game and answering your questions about the game, we can definitely do more of that. Just let me know down below in the comments. So as you guys can see, we've got a 3800 attack, 1000, 21, 16, 21, and a 25. So we've got more than enough to go for a game, guys. There's other moves we could still make if we wanted to, but there's no point of, it was like we have enough for game. We've got a good board too. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and attack him directly with everything. Alright, and we'll finish it with Kaizen. Alrighty, and there we go, guys. I'll probably upload this to YouTube, guys, so you guys can kind of see a little bit of this tutorial with how to use the 6 Samurai deck and just how to duel in general. So hopefully this will help, at least beneficial, at least to one person if it is. It's worth me taking the time to go through and, breaking and explaining these things down. Okie dokies. Alrighty, guys. I think we'll do another one of them. We'll do him again because sometimes he will do some good stuff. Let's use something different though. Let me do my alien again. You guys haven't seen that. It's a little bit slower deck. And it's a fun deck to play with too. So I haven't used that too much on stream. We've used it, you know, maybe three or four duels at most. But yeah, guys, I'll be streaming for another hour, and then after that, I'll probably take a break and eat something because I haven't really ate anything today. So I'll stream for another hour, take a break, eat, and then I'll probably come back on and stream some Paladins for probably about 2 hours or so. So if you guys want to watch me play some Paladins here in a little bit, I'll do that. But yeah, I'm gonna go through and keep playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For at least another hour. Alright, so we actually got a pretty, not too bad of a hand with this deck. And I'm still getting used to this, guys, because like I said, I haven't used this used this in so long. So what this one does, the A incubator does, each time an A counter is removed from the field, it places one card on this card. And what it is, as you guys could probably guess, some of my alien cards remove things from the field to use their effects. So it's like kind of I'm really never losing the counters, basically. So it's a really good card to draw and to play. So we'll go ahead and activate it. This one over here is a really another good card, guys, the Code A Ancient Ruins. I can basically, anytime one's like destroyed, I can put a counter on it. But the main thing that I usually use it for is the second effect, is the once per turn one, is you can remove 2 counters anywhere on the field, and I can special summon 1 alien monster from the graveyard. I use it to bring back like the tuners or the bigger ones, like the alien mother or things like that, or whatever I may need, you know, just at the moment. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and summon our alien warrior to the field, guys. All right. So let me read this one. Remember what this one does. Target 1 monster on the field, send 1 alien monster from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, place 8 counters equal to. So that's really good. So we're gonna go ahead and use this, guys. I'm gonna use what we need. Well, I kinda do need him, but oh well. Let me get back in the party, guys. 1 second, it threw me out. I guess because I've been playing so long. Let's see. We'll do the mother, guys. Let's do the mother. I want to do the other one, but it's not going to be enough counters to bring it back. Unfortunately, because I have to use 2 to use the card effect. So I'll remove the 2 counters like we were just talking about, guys. And then now I can special summon the mother from the graveyard to my side of the field. And you guys saw how I got a counter because I removed some counters on the field, so that worked out nicely. Alright, then we'll enter battle phase, guys. We'll attack with the mother. For a second I thought that said 32 defense. For a second I'm like, what? Alright, we don't have anything to beat 25, unfortunately, so we'll end our turn, guys. But I'll be on tomorrow as well, guys. I'm off tomorrow at work as well. If there's a particular time that you guys would like to see me stream tomorrow, let me know down in the chat too. But I'm probably going to try and stream maybe a little bit longer than I normally do Yu-Gi-Oh! Usually I stream for about 4 or 5 hours. I think tomorrow I may try and go for like an 8-hour stream for tomorrow and see how that goes. But we'll see. If not, I'll at least, you know, do the standard, you know, 4 or 5 hours that I normally do. And hang out with you guys and play some Yu-Gi-Oh! And chat with you guys down in the chat. Alright, here we go. He's doing some good stuff on this one, so now I'm starting to get interested. Alrighty. And then into mother, of course, boom. And now it's gonna get counters on it. Then her effect activates, unfortunately, to bring it to her side of the field. So that was a really good card for him to grab, unfortunately. Alrighty. Yeah, if I could replay Hypno, that'd be good. Alright, well, I don't have anything in the graveyard, unfortunately. Because he took control of my card. So I guess we're going to have to play the kid, guys. So all of his cards are special summons, so they'll all get counters. Well, what happened? Did the game freeze? It doesn't show him thinking or anything. Can I... Huh. Yeah, it didn't do its effect, because they're all definitely special summoned. Maybe it's just when they actually summon, maybe when they special summon he has to be on the field. I thought it was when he's summoned he does it. Okay. Alright, so I guess we learned that, guys. Okay. Oh, and unfortunately we can't do anything else because we need another monster card to play. Let's see. There's nothing else we have high enough attack to beat. Because he doesn't have any counters on him. Let's see. Yo. So we'll have to end our turn with that, guys. Alright, so we got counters. Since our cards were destroyed, he will get a counter, definitely, since he was special summoned. So I guess that still worked out in our favor best it could with what we had in our hands. Not bad. You want to take control of our card? Nope. Okay. And he didn't attack with the other one, has he? Nope. That's game. Alrighty. Well, if not, we would have had a good move next turn. Alrighty, guys. I think I'll go back doing some ranked matches. Let's see. Let's try with the lights one again, because I really wanted to make that video during the live stream that I can make on YouTube and Twitch as a separate video, as a highlight. Alright, so I'm gonna try and do this, guys. So we're gonna see how this goes. So alright, guys, so I'm gonna be using the structure deck that structure deck lights one deck that we built on the channel. Oh, we got kicked out of the match, so we'll try this again. Alrighty, guys. Did we play this person earlier? Something tells me yes, and I think it may be the... Did we duel with the Thunder Dragon deck? We'll see if we get them again, or see who we get. I think we played this person earlier too. Bam. Alright. We'll go second, guys. Let's see what we're playing against. Alright, we drew a more balanced hand this time, so let's see how this can go. So I'm going to use this to go through, guys, so we'll see what we got. He's got a solid. Okay. Well, this is going to be interesting. Let's see how this goes. Alright, guys, so I'm going to be uploading this video to Twitch and to YouTube, but this is kind of a walkthrough duel, guys, of how to use the structure deck that we built on my YouTube channel in the How to Play Yu-Gi-Oh series. I built basically a Lightsworn deck using 3 structure decks. I've taken that same structure, the same deck list that you guys saw in the video that I did on YouTube, and made it into an actual deck here on Link Evolution. So we're going to go through here, guys, and test it. I'm actually in a ranked match. As you can see, I have a person's name up at the top, so it's a live person I'm playing, not someone in the game itself. So we're going to see how competitive this deck is against the Salamangreat, because it's the person we got, it's what they're using. So luckily, at least I'm a little familiar with the deck and how their deck works. We didn't draw too bad of a hand, guys. We got the Monster Reincarnation, we got Cherie, we got Judgment, and we got our Lightsworn Sanctuary, and we got Raiden. So that's not bad. So we'll see what we can do, but hopefully this helps you guys kind of learn the game. And if if you're following this series and you maybe went through and even built the Lightsworn structure deck, to kind of give you an idea how it plays. So that's what the purpose of me making this video for today, guys, is just show you guys how to use the deck. I'll try and explain everything the best that I can. Keep in mind, as you can see, since it's a ranked live duel, I do have 180 seconds, which is 3 minutes. I only have 3 minutes to make my moves. I'm going to do the best I can to do what we need to do, and explain to you guys what I'm doing at the same time and why I'm doing everything. Alright, so nothing too big. I'm worried about his face down cards for us. Alright, Foolish, so that's good. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and we'll activate our Sanctuary first, because we definitely want the counters and be able to swap out cards. Most right now we want the counters. Alright, he has the card to negate it, unfortunately, so we're going to lose it with the Salamangreats. Alright, so then we're going to activate Foolish. He may have another one face down. Luckily he didn't, so... Alright, we're going to hit Wolf, guys. Alright, we're going to special summon Wolf to the field because his effect activates, because he was sent from the deck to the graveyard. And then what I'm going to do, guys, then we're going to go for Raiden, summon out him. And then we're going to activate his effect to send 2 cards from our deck to the graveyard, and if one of them's a Lightsworn, he gets 200 attack. He's got the other trap card for them. I think that one, yeah, destroys his card and mine. So all of our cards are die, but his card won't die, guys, because it's unaffected by trap cards and stuff like that. So let's see, we don't have anything in there that we could use, and we've already summoned 2. Alright, so with that being said, guys, we'll go ahead and end our turn. There's nothing else that we can do in this particular case. But yeah, let me know if you guys like to see more things like this, kind of a recap of one of my live streams. If you guys are watching this live, it's it's kind of cool, but I do some of the videos that I do on YouTube and my live streams, and I just cut out the outtakes as you guys are seeing this, on the channel. That's all I've done, is just take it from the stream and then cut it and made it to a separate video to use for the channel. So if you guys haven't yet followed, follow me on Twitch or follow me on YouTube, please make sure you guys are following or subscribed, depending on which platform you're on. Make sure you guys also like the video if you guys like to see more stuff like this, and also let me know down in the comments. Maybe you'd like to see me use a different deck in a ranked match or something like that, and just kind of break down how to use it. Just let me know, guys, down in the comments. Or if there's another deck that you would like me to add to How to Play Yu-Gi-Oh series, it's a very basic deck that can be built under 50 bucks. I'm open to doing that on the channel. Just let me know. I'm also going to start doing deck profiles here soon. I'll start out using some of the cards that I have, and then eventually for stuff that I don't have, just for money wise, I'll use stuff like the game and things like that to do the profiles and the test duels and stuff like that. But hopefully you guys like this section. He's got a... Alright, so things are starting to heat up for us. He's got a Transco Talker out now. Our best chance, guys, is to try and get our Judgment out, and hopefully he didn't have one of his trap cards again to destroy it or negate it, which I've got a feeling that's probably what he's got face down. We do have Monster Reincarnation, so as long as we can draw another like Raiden or something like that that allow us to, or maybe even solar recharge or something like that, that would be helpful to our turn. I don't think he's going to be able to finish us. We'll see. He may be able to finish us. Hopefully not, because I really like for you guys to see, you know, what I can do my turn, because we've definitely got some stuff we can do, and maybe even be able to take back the game and possibly win. But if not, you know, yet again, this video is not here to, you know, to win. Just to, yet again, the whole purpose of this video is to educate you guys how to play the game, you know how to make moves and why you're making certain moves. So hopefully this helps. If it did or didn't, let me know down in the comments. If it didn't help, let me know why it didn't help you and what you guys would like to see me say or go over in the particular video. You know, just let me know down in the comments if that's something I didn't cover or talk about that you guys would like to see me do. Alright, so that's enough for 56 damage. Yeah, I think he's going to try. They're going to go for to try and finish us in one turn, guys. Let's see if they can. Should add one spell trap card. Yep, that's not going to be good. So that's going to give them basically. If I read that right, give them back the card we don't want them to have. I bet I said it added that spell trap. We got the monster. I'm not worried about that. So depending on what they have face down, guys, if they have another one of them that'll destroy our card or negate it because he has one, you know, hopefully not, because I want you guys to be able to see some of the stuff, you know, how the deck works even more. Even though we've talked about a lot of good stuff so far in the video, but let's see if we can hit some other good stuff too. No, we unfortunately drew one of the wolves. That's perfectly fine though. Let's see what we can do. We only have two, so. So I think the best thing for us to do, guys, is to swap this out. We're going to have to chance it. So we're going to have to discard her, because we want to keep at least two in the graveyard. I'm going to pull back the Raiden from my graveyard back to my hand, and then I'm going to summon him and activate his effect again, guys. And see if we can get lucky and hit two different Light Sworns. If we do, then we can play Judgment in our hand. So that's what we're going for. So we're going to summon Raiden. And then I'm going to activate his effect. If we can hit two Light Sworns, we're good. Which is very possible. And then he has the trap card I was talking about to negate my effects. Which is what I had a feeling he had, unfortunately. So that'll be game, guys. There's nothing we can do, unfortunately. If we had one more Light Sworn in the graveyard, we'd be fine. But we need 4 to play Judgment. Unfortunately, we don't have it. Because we could get him out. We could definitely wipe his field out. And the game would be a different game, but unfortunately we don't have anything else we could do. But hopefully this tutorial was beneficial for you guys. We'll go ahead and end our turn and let our opponent finish us off. But hopefully you guys like this video. Like I said, let me know down below in the comments. Make sure you guys get subscribed and follow if you haven't already. And just yet again, let me know what the videos like this you guys would like to see down in the future. But still not bad. We did pretty good with this being a structure deck versus a deck that's very well built, and it's a very fast deck, and he had a lot of negate stuff to you and destruction that went along with that. But hopefully that video was helpful for you guys. Alrighty. Alright, now that we got that done, we'll go ahead and do something different, guys. I just want to make sure I got that for YouTube and for Twitch so that I can re-upload later on in the week. Alright, let's try and do some more of these. Let's see. And we'll go back to using the Gladiator Beast. Now, let's play. Is this person we just played, or is that the person? I can't remember. Oh well. Okie dokies. Alright, so he's going first, guys. That's cool. Alright, we'll see what we can draw this match here. Yeah, we're keep drawing all monster cards today. So we're still not doing too bad, I think, as far as count overall. I think we're at 11 wins and 4 or 5 losses. So we're not doing too bad. We definitely started out early in the stream a huge winning streak, and then middle of the stream we went kind of middle. And now we've been kind of going half and half between games. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions about the game or about, you know, the archetype that I'm using, whether, you know, the Glad Beast and stuff like that. I'll use the 6 Samurai or something here in a little bit that's a little bit different, but I feel like going back to the Gladiator Beast since we haven't used it in a few duels. Let's see how he can finish on his inboard. We've got some good stuff we can do with ours. Got the Mistari. We've also got the Fusion too, so I could go straight into Geyserus if I wanted to during the battle phase, guys, and pop 2 of their cards and then cycle my stuff. So not too bad, even though we did drew all mostly monsters in 1 spell. But we should get hopefully a spell card, another spell card for our turn. Either not, we're good to go because we got Valpyrius, so when I attack, he can special summon plus him and my other Gladiator Beast monsters gain 500. So either way, we'll be able to do some cool stuff when it gets our turn. We'll just see what they finish on. Alright, so he's gone so far with the basic stuff for this deck. We should be getting kind of close to time, guys, so we should be getting decently close to wrapping up. Okay, so we know he set that face down. Alright, so we can negate our spell card with the card he just set face down. Hopefully he doesn't have the other trap card that lets him pop and destroy our cards, because that'll be a good move for him, but we'll see. Alright, cool, we got rejection. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and play rejection, guys, because I'm hoping he'll negate it. If it doesn't, it works in our favor, so whether he negates it or not, it's a win-win. We win if he negates it, we win if he doesn't negate it. But I've got a feeling he'll negate it. Yep, there we go. As planned. Perfect. Good deal. Alright, so then we're going to summon the Starry guys. And I think I'm going to actually upload this to YouTube as well, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go into battle phase. We won't play that yet. We'll go ahead and activate it, guys, because it drives me nuts. I'm just going to use the other Mistari in my hand. So I'm going to use the one on the field. And we're going to use the one in the hand, guys, because I want to keep the Valpyrius and the Torix in my hand. That's very important. Alright, guys, we'll destroy both of his cards. And he's going to get rid of his effect, so keep him alive. That's perfectly fine. I don't care. Attack. That's going to play out my favor because then I can use Valpyrius' effect to special summon him. He was probably going to use his... Okay, he had that. I didn't expect that. Alright, I think he has a discard a card to use the field spell. When can I play? Alright, I guess when he gets done, guys, I'll be able to play mine from my hand. Alright, yeah, if you guys love seeing more things like this, these deck versus deck videos that I've been doing here on YouTube, just let me know down below, down in the comments, guys. But today, as you can tell, is Gladiator Beast versus the Salmagrate. So I hope you guys are, you know, loving what I'm doing. It's a new series that we started, so I hope you guys are loving this. Let me know if there's any deck versus deck videos that you would like to see. But I've just mostly been taking these from my live stream and then uploading them back on YouTube. So we're going to redo our attack, guys, and then we attack. We get special summon by Pierce from our hand and get extra attack, and he just keeps cycling cards. I'm fine with he can keep gaining life points. I don't care about his life points. Yes, we're not worried about his life points, guys. I'm going to be able to easily wipe them out very quickly. Boom. Alright. So now we're going to go into main phase 2, guys. We're going to return Geyserus to the deck. Then we're going to special summon Augustus. And we'll bring out the Atorix as well, because I want to make sure we toss some cards in the graveyard just in case we have to recycle some stuff later on in the duel. So just kind of prepare for future moves if possible and if needed. So we'll use their effect. Alright, go ahead and toss him. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and play that too. And then activate her effect as well. We'll toss an Augustus as well. Probably should toss a Star, but I need to use the fusion, guys. Alright, we're going to leave it like that because I need them like that. Alright, so now we're going to play our Tame Editor. Hopefully I have enough time to do everything, guys. This is going to be a very insane board that I'm going to try and end on. So watch this and let's see what we can do. Remember, this is a live ranked match that you guys are watching in this video. I know people over on the live stream knows, but I'm just making sure you guys that are watching this video back that, yet again, this is a live actual ranked match that I'm playing on Linked Evolution, doing this. So we're going to fusion some of the other one, guys. Like I said, so we're kind of very close to time. I think I can pull this off with the time that I've allotted for the stuff that I want to be able to do. It's going to be very sick. So we're going to play Tame Editor. I'm going to special summon another one of the Damatianus guys. I'm really hoping he doesn't have anything to kill me with spell cards or something. And we'll have to worry about that. But other than that, we should be fine. So, alright. And then what we're going to do is we're then going to link someone, guys. I'm going to link both of these away. We're going to play our Test Panther. Then we're going to use Test Panther's effect to pull a card from the deck to our hand. Let's see. I think I'm going to go for Rejection. Is there anything else? Yeah. We're going to go for Rejection. Comeback, I mean, sorry. We're going to pull Comeback, guys. I'm going to activate Comeback. Put it in defense in case he gets something that's high attack. Then I'm going to activate the effect. I would play... Let's play Geyserus again. Alright, we wiped out both of them, guys. And then we will end our turn after he gets done whatever he's doing. Alright, we're going to end our turn, guys, and he'll go to his turn. We're getting close to time. I would have liked to play Heraclinos, but I didn't have any cards in my hand, unfortunately, so that's why I did play Heraclinos, guys. So not a bad board we have. We can pick his attack target, guys, and we can negate two effects. So that's not bad at all. And he did play Lightning Storm or Raigeki or Dark Hole as his first card, so I'm very confident he doesn't have it in his hands. So we should be fine, and we should be able to pull off a nice victory. But let's see if he can, you know, pull off an epic comeback or something. So let's see what he's got. He's gonna activate his effect. I'm gonna go ahead and negate it, destroy it, guys. So that's one negate gone. We still have one negate left. If he has anything else, guys, I'll probably let him build a board and then negate it. He's gonna probably try. Yeah, he's gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and negate it. If he's playing something like that already, he probably has nothing else. I'm gonna take the chance that he doesn't, at least. If he does, this is going to be his chance to shine. So let's see what he's got, guys. The ball's definitely in his court. If he can do any other special summons or any effects, I can't stop it. So he's open to do whatever he wants to. And that's it, guys. So sometimes that's all you need, is just having those, you know, little extra negates. I was really worried about, you know, not having the Heraclinos on the board for us being able to pull off that victory. But yeah, if you guys love when I do these deck versus deck type videos, just let me know down below in the comments, and if there's one that you would like to personally see, let me know as well too. Make sure you guys smash the like button if you haven't already for the video. Make sure you guys get subscribed and follow the channel. I upload videos daily, but I'll catch you guys in the next video. Alrighty guys, so that was another good clip for YouTube and Twitch as well too that I'll put on the channel. Alright, let's do another ranked match, guys. That was a real good one for us to do. We'll play someone else. We don't want to play him again since we already played against him. Alrighty guys, let's see. Alright, we're just waiting for them to continue, then we can proceed with the match. But yeah, let me know definitely down below in the comments, guys, if there's any videos you guys would like me to see me do, whether it's tutorial videos or the deck versus deck series that I did. I just finished a video in during the live stream on that as well, that I'll probably upload later this week on YouTube and Twitch as well. But yeah, just let me know if there's any videos that you're interested in, or maybe a series that I'm not doing that you guys would like me to start. Alrighty. Let's see if they choose to go first. They're going to go second. Alright, that's fine, guys. Let's see when I go first, because sometimes when I go first, I got a bad hand to draw and like a perfect second hand. That's not bad. We can work with this. What I want to do. That. Yeah, I guess we'll do it, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and, well, yeah, go ahead and play it first. It's fine. I can bring you the card. Alright, so then I'm going to activate Proving Ground, guys. I'm going to add a Torix from my deck to my hand. I was thinking of doing Bastardi because it was getting the United in our hand, but like I said, we had a really good going second. I mean, really good going second hand, but we're going first, unfortunately. I could make him, but I don't want to chance it, so we're going to go for the Test Panther, guys. I don't want to chance it, so... Alright, and then we'll activate our Test Panther's effect. We'll pull another comeback, guys, from the from our deck to our hand. And then we're going to activate it, of course. And we will bring back the quest, because I only have one of them in the deck, in case we need to cycle cards from the graveyard that we need to use again, so we definitely need him back in the deck, so I'll bring him back. And then we'll use Test Panther's effect to return him to the deck, and then special summon one Gladiator Beast, and it gets its effect. So we'll play good old Augustus like normal. And Augustus gets its effect to special summon the Atorix that we added in our hand earlier in the turn. And then Atorix will get his effect, her effect, sorry. And then toss, we'll toss Vaspurus in the graveyard like we normally do. Alrighty, guys, and then we will go for our Tame Editor like normal. Alrighty. And then we're just going to end with our normal board, guys. I'm going to play Domitianus. Put him in the far corner like usual too. I'm going to set my United face down, guys, just as a backup. Never know. And then we're going to end our turn. So not a bad board considering, you know, we went first turn with the cards that we got. Alright, so they're probably going to be using a Blue Eyes deck, guys. Or a Dragon Maid deck. I guess we'll see by the card he discards. Well, that really kind of didn't help. Alright, yeah, so he's probably using a Blue Eyes deck. So that help gives us a better idea. Alright, that is Blue Eyes White Dragon. No, I don't want to activate anything. I get to pick your attack target, so I'm going to make you attack him. Nope. Nope. Because he didn't read the cards. His Blue Eyes is going to be destroyed, guys, and he's going to take 500 damage. I'm not going to return Dalmatianus to the deck. I could if I wanted to use his effect, but I'm not going to. And then for my turn, guys, then we'll play Heraclinos, just in case those back rows are like a Mirror Force or something to stop our attacks. We're going to use Dalmatianus' effect to negate his monster's effect. Draw, perfect, we got a War Chariot, okay. Alright, we're going to put attack mode. Then we're going to special summon our Heraclinos, guys. I would play Gazaris, but I don't want to risk it. Got a really good board and I don't have anything to really come back with. Well, I've got the spell card face down, but I want to kind of save that as a last resort, you know what I mean? I was hoping we'd draw a monster card so we could at least maybe do something with that, but well, I could probably make something in here, couldn't I? Did I get rid of the fusion in this deck? That's the 2. Yeah, I did. That'd be a good move to do right now, but alright, guys, we'll go ahead and go with this. I mean, this is enough for a game anyway, so I was thinking about doing something else, but we're good, we're good. Call of the Haunted. I'll allow his Call of the Haunted. Alright, I'm gonna... yeah, we'll allow it, and I just want to attack with that. I'm fine with him having another turn. Or possibly, I mean, we have our card face down too, where I can do some stuff too, so... I'll allow it. We want attack. He'll attack. So we'll get Dalmatianus to attack, guys. To destroy Blue Eyes again. Alrighty, I think that keeps his monsters being destroyed, right? Dragon control will be destroyed by battle card. Okay, so get rid of that. So I can't kill it with anything else. Why did he just quit? Wow. Wow. Alright, guys, well that's what, 12? I think, was it like maybe 12 and 5, I think is what we're at? It's 12? I think 12 and 5 or 13 and 5, something like that. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Alright, we got another game, guys. I think I'll do this last duel because I'm really hungry. Like I said, I haven't eaten all day, so I think what we'll do is I'll finish this duel. I'm gonna eat, relax for a little bit, and then I'll jump back on and play some paladins. So if you guys still want to watch me play some paladins, we'll do one more duel, and then I'll jump off, get something to eat, and I'll probably be back on in like an hour, well, hour or so, give or take, maybe a little less. Depending on how long it takes me to eat. And then I'll play some paladins for probably an hour or two. Alrighty. Yeah, I appreciate you guys watching as always. My live streams or any of my videos, I really do appreciate it a lot. I spend a lot of time, you know, doing these videos, definitely the live streams and the other videos that I do for you guys too, because it takes a while to, you know, to do to plan the video, to film the video, to edit the video, and then to post the video. So I appreciate all the love and support you guys continue to show to me and the channel. It's like we're still not gonna get somebody, guys. I'll leave and come back one more time. If we don't get anyone this time, we'll call it quits. But we can get one last person. If not, that last one was a good one to finish on. We would have, I definitely would have had that one, but he just backed out. We've had I think 4 people back out on us, guys, tonight. I think 4, maybe 5. I know at least 4. I know 4 for sure. So at least 4, if not 5, people backed out or quit right when we were about to win, or you know, they had no chance of winning. All right, there we go. We got one last one, guys. So good match. So let's have one more good game, and then I'll be back on in a little bit to play some paladins. Alrighty, guys. Bam. Yeah, I feel like being different for once. My luck, I should have went with the rock, like I normally do. Oh no, he went for paper, so we're good. Bam. Okie dokies. We keep drawing the United again. It's very rare that I get the United in my hand, guys. But it's always a very good backup card. I've always kind of debated using more than one, just because it's so good, and you could really base the deck off, really off the graveyard, kind of using this card too, and just using his extra summons. I've almost kind of thought about building it that way in a sense, just based off that was kind of that one card, in a sense. Alright, but we'll see what our opponent has. They don't have an extra deck, guys. That's very weird. Especially in this day of Yu-Gi-Oh! Not to have an extra deck. Oh, okay. Nope, I should have thought of that. That's how long of a day it's been. I didn't even think of instantly Monarch. So I know exactly what we're playing and how it works, at least. So that's good. The downside is he may, depending on how he has it built, he may end up locking us out at the extra deck, which will be a huge problem for us. But I do have Vespurus in our hand, so we should be fine. Keyword should. We'll see how they have it built. I don't know why I can't talk all of a sudden. I guess I'm so hungry since having all day I can't talk or think. So yeah, this would definitely be the last one I do for guys until I can get something to eat. Then I'll be back on. But yeah, so far we've had a really good night, guys. Like I said, should be at least 12 wins, if not maybe 1 or 2 more, and then like I said, 4 or 5 losses. That's not too bad. I'll give this one because I don't want him to have the other one, so. Alrighty, guys, we'll see how this goes. We've had a really good stream though tonight. We've had the most people turn out for tonight's stream. Unfortunately, guys, I'm normally off on Saturdays, unfortunately, but I'll be on next Saturday again too because I'm off next Saturday. So I'll stream again next Saturday too, since this one's been probably one of our best streams, if not our best stream so far. Alright, come on guys, it's just a Monarch deck. It's very to the point, there's not a lot to think about. I know what's taking it so long. I almost kind of feel like it's just going to set cards face down in its turn. Yep. Kind of felt that coming. Let's see. I think I'm going to go for it. Well, it's probably good like that, but let's do... Alright, I'm going to summon out Laquari, guys. I think we're just going to do this, and then I'm going to attack and then save this as a backup. We're going to go and activate a card, which is our United. And then we're going to play... I could play Cleanos, that'd be crazy. Alright, so we're going to play Vistari, guys, and then we'll get rid of... we'll get rid of the Laquari on our field. Why not? Alright, we're going to destroy both of his face downs. We'll see if he has anything to activate and chain. It looks like not. So it's definitely a really good move for us because we got rid of 2 of his cards. And we're going to be able to hit him with 24 guys, and we'll be able to go and Defusion Gazaris and then bring out 2 more cards from the deck, so that's fantastic. Alrighty. Alright, yep. We're gonna use the Gustus effect. Yep. Use the Torix effect, guys. Then we're gonna toss Vaspurious like normal. Alrighty. Now let's go ahead and go for our Tame Editor. We'll get rid of him. And him. Bam. Let's see. I think he is a... Let's see. Sea Serpent. Sea Serpent. And... Oh, well, I could still... bring him out. Yeah, well, nope. Bring him out. Like I said, definitely need to eat. Spray on this side. So, boom, gone. Alright, guys, and then what we'll do is we'll link summon again. Let's do him and him. Alrighty, guys, then we're going to activate the Test Panthers effect. I'm going to pull the other comeback in the deck, guys, to my hand. And then we're going to activate comeback. Nope. We're going to bring our Tame Editor. I would put it in defense, but I'm not too worried because I know all of his attacks can't beat my 35, so I'm not worried about that. So, and then what we can do... Hang on, we want to do him. Then I could play... Well, I can't play him back. I could bring him back. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and go for this guy as a second one. And then use his effect. And then we're going to return the Tame Editor to the deck, guys. And then I'm going to bring out Augustus from the deck. And then activate his effect. Summon Vaspurious to the field. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to play Tame Editor yet again. So this time we're going to bring out Heraclinos to make sure we can negate one of his spell or trap cards. we can negate 2 effects and 1 of his spell trap cards, which is the deck's mostly built on effects, guys. That's why I wanted 2 of them out. And then now we can negate, you know, 1 spell card he basically has, or trap. So it's definitely a good board for us to end on. So I'm going to end with that, guys. I'm good with that. He has 5 cards, and we can negate essentially 3 of them. So not bad at all. Nope, he went ahead and surrendered because he didn't have anything. Alrighty guys, well that will do it for this stream. If you guys tuned into any part of the stream, I greatly appreciate it as always. You guys have no much it really means to me that you guys join in the stream, you chat with me and all that good stuff. I'll be back on in a little bit, guys. I've just been streaming for the last several hours and haven't had anything to eat today, but I'll be back on. Yeah, man, but some of them tuned in earlier and left, so as long as you guys like watch the stream and like the video and leave the like, stay. As long as you watch any part of any video on YouTube, it counts for a view, and then if you guys like it, you know, the like's gonna stay. A lot of them join throughout the stream and come and go, because like I said, I've been streaming for, you know, for about four going on about 5 hours. But I'll see you guys in about another hour. I'll be on streaming some Paladins here in a little bit. I just haven't had a chance to eat anything today. So I'm going to stop streaming, guys, and I'll see you guys on in a little bit.